Alright, hello everyone. We are back to be playing Ozmafia. So we're just going to continue on with the Caramia route and see how far we can get. I don't know if we'll be getting through to all of it as of yet, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. So, that being the case, what we'll do is we'll switch over in a moment. And then we'll get started. I hope everybody's day is going pretty well thus far. But, yeah, we'll get moving on this route. I'm excited. I'm just curious as to what's going to happen. Caramia seems like a good guy, but at the same time, I'm sort of wondering why they're being so very nice to us. So let's see if I can switch it over, and there we are. And let's try to get moving on this. So load the save file, and there we go. Morning already. Warm sunlight streamed in through the windows. Outside, she could hear birds chirping. It was almost as if the previous night had just been a dream. Mr. Axel. Mr. Axel? Elise patted Axel down. He's not a ghost. He's alive. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay, Mr. Axel. Oh, come on. We're just trying to make sure that you're okay, because last time around you got shot. Sorry. My mind just went blank after Mr. Curie shot Mr. Axel. Wait, but I thought I saw them shooting him. You mean that wasn't the case? Mr. Curie. Well, considering as to how you were acting, I'd be figuring that you know, had done the deed. I think you do. See, and everybody agrees with me. If you weren't trying to shoot Mr. Axel, then why? Look at what? Curie interrupted Elise, pulling a scrap of paper from his pocket and handing it to her. Familia Grimm, cleaning the main street. Familia Anderson, buying 11 dozen matches. Matches. Hans Christian Andersen, low match girl? So that's what that one's trying to represent, I think. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, I scrolled through and I didn't realize I did. There are punishments from each familia for Axel's violation of the compromise. By all rights, we should have had some of our territory seized, but from what I could reduce the sentence to this level. Considering how much trouble I had to go through, it's only natural that I want to shoot the source of it all. So, he really did want to shoot him. Axel, no sweets? Oh, come on. Mr. Axel, can I help out with cleaning?
いらない。
Oh, come on, but I want to help.
これは僕に対する罰則だ。本来ならソルジャーの力も必要ない。
But
いらないと言っているんだ。君には耳がついていないのか。
I do have ears, but I still want to help. Come on, let me help. Let me help. Let me help. I'm sorry.
分かってくれればいい。それとその僕も敬語は不要だ。
Okay. Huh?
ヘンゼルと言っていただろう。敬語を使うとか。
Oh, you don't want me to be so formal. Okay.
僕はカラミヤさんやキリエと違い、ただの幹部だ。特別視されるような立場じゃない。
But
いいから使わないでくれ。僕もあんたのことを名で呼ぶ。それでおあいこになる。
yeah,
だろう。
that'd work. Okay, that works. She took his outstretched hand. So I can call you Axel then.
ああ、君の好きにしてくれて構わない。
Okay, thanks. It's a little embarrassing to hear Axel call me by my name.
キリエ、俺そろそろこの空気と腹が限界なんだが。
Uh-huh, they were hearing the whole thing, weren't they?
奇遇ですね。私もです。今からでも遅くありません。腹部を3発程度打って診療所送りにしましょうか。
ボス、キリエ。
Of course they're listening in. When did you two?
僕とお付き合いしてくださいというところからです。
違う違う。君は僕の太陽だ。愛してるってとこだ。
No.
そのようなことは
Exactly.
一言も言っていません。失礼します。
Axel, what about breakfast?
外で済ませる。
お嬢さん、この短期間でよーくあいつを手なずけられたな。
異性の強みといったところでしょうか。
No, I'll seduce you another time, sir. This time it's Mr. Caramia. Mr. Curie?
はーい。悪い虫がつかないよう、カラミヤさんと楽しく食事をしような。
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
失礼ですね。私は虫ではなくカカシですよ。
Uh-huh. So what do we got right now? Oh, date time. Okay, so we are going to keep on going with Mr. Caramia. Let's see what happens next. I'm sorry, Mr. Caramia. What is it? Did something happen? Why are you apologizing? Yes, it's about Sunday. Oh, you mean how you ran off and got kidnapped? I thought you guys weren't going to save Mr. Oh, I shouldn't call him Mr. anymore. Save Axel.
そんなわけないだろう。アクセルは大切なファミリーだからな。家族は命を賭してでも守るもんだ。
But when it happened...
協定は絶対に守られなければならない。でないと町の秩序が保てない。だが水面下ではアクセルの居場所を特定するためにソルジャーを派遣したりしてたんだぜ。
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
お嬢さんに感づかれるようじゃ密偵は務まらないさ。
That'd be a very good point.
お嬢さん、アクセルを助けようとしてくれたこと感謝。危険を顧みないその勇敢さ、しびれるね。惚れそうだ。
That's the whole point.
だが危ないと分かっていることに進んで身を投じるような真似は今後はやめてほしい。そういうのは 俺たちマフィアの仕事だからな。
Mm-hmm.
ああいうことをお嬢さんにやられるとカッコつかないだろ。
Uh, hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll be more careful. Yes, please do. You have to. But, you know, I'm really glad you didn't get hurt. Axel got all beat up, though. I was talking about you, Signorina. Getting injured is practically part of his job. He'll be fine. I wouldn't really deserve my position if a guest stepped in to save him and lost her life. I'm really glad nothing happened. Caramia. Oh, Miss Elise. Hello, Mr. Kyrie. Why are you here? What do you want? Excuse you, I don't want anything. Didn't I tell you we had a meeting this afternoon? Oh, sorry. I think you did mention that. Please pull yourself together, you idiot lion. Well, I'll talk to you later, Signorina. I'll need to borrow Caramia for a little bit, Miss Elise. Okay, bye then. I still think that our dear heroine is a few cards short of a full deck. Yeah, that's my thought of her right now. The morning sun shone through the windows, rousing her from her slumber. She slowly opened her eyes, the now familiar light of the ceiling coming into view. It's morning. Elise sat up and stretched. I guess this is my 4th week here now. She woke just as she had the other day in the back alley, but this time she retained her memories, if only from the past 4 weeks. I wonder if I'll ever figure it out. She didn't have so much as a fragment of the memories she must have lost. To her, it felt as if she never had any to begin with. Well, I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Okay. There wasn't anything she could do about what she didn't know. That's true. Oops. All she could do was trust in her precious present and future. I hope today is a wonderful day. I gotta stop hitting my mouse wheel. Good morning, Mr. Caramia, Mr. Kyrie. When she looked into the living room, she saw Caramia and Kyrie were sitting on the couch. Seemingly finished with breakfast already, they were relaxing as they sipped some rosehip tea.
Oh, ohayo.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Kyou mo airashii desu ne.
Oh wow, you're laying it on thick. Mr. Kyrie? Yeah. I'm supposed to be with him, not with you this time around.
女性を褒めるのに時間帯は関係ないでしょね
どいてくれないか
She turned around to find Axel standing behind her, a grouchy expression on his face. Oh, I'm sorry.
謝る必要はないボス見回りは完了異常なしです
Okay.
了解お疲れ様飯まだだろお嬢さんと一緒に食えよ
彼女がまだ朝食をとっていないというだけで深い意味はありませんまあどうしてもというのなら深い意味をつけて差し上げてもよろしいですか
Oh, I'm sure you would, Mr. Carrier. I'm sure you would.
いらない行こう
Okay.
あの二人見ていて微笑ましいですね
お前はアクセルが慌てる様を見るのが楽しいだけだろ
Of course, I like seeing poor Axel flustered and everything.
まったくキリエは何を考え
Axel sat down and reached for the basket of bread in the middle of the table. Elise poured 2 glasses of orange juice and handed one to Axel. Do you not like Mr. Kyrie then, Mr. Axel?
嫌いではないが苦手だあんなやつ好きになれる方がおかしい
Really? Axel tilted his head in response.
君はキリエのことをどう思っているんだ
Wonderful person? No. Strange person? Yeah, I would say that he is. A smart person? Yeah, I think he's a very smart person. Although I don't know somebody if I really want to trust him. He's smart, I guess.
それは間違ってはいないと思う
Of course he was listening in. Of course. Mr. Kyrie. She looked over to where the voice had come from and saw Kyrie standing there, leaning against the wall. He smiled as if he traced the rim of the teacup he was holding with his finger. Mm-hmm.
何の用だ
そんなに警戒しないでください。同じファミリーでしょ
Kyrie set his teacup in the sink and sat down next to her. Resting one elbow on the table, he reached out for her hair. Oh, dude, don't touch my hair, please.
働きもせず、食べ遊び、眠るだけの生活は楽しいですか家畜のようにただ生かされているだけの日々は楽しいかと聞いているんです。
How rude. I am not a house pet, sir. I am definitely not a house pet. So stop it. Hmm.
恥じることも己を責めることも不要です。承知の上でその身を預かっているのですから。
キリエ、回りくどい話はやめろ。彼女をいじめに来たんじゃないだろう。
Yeah, you just came to torture me. Too much.
ええ、ビジネスの話をしに来たんです。今の私の話で後ろめたくなっているはずの彼女を利用させていただこうと思いまして。
Like what? Business?
はい。私たちのためにあなたの体を貸していただきたいのです。
What are you trying to say? My body. Kiria's eyes didn't give away his intent, and that just made Elise all more anxious.
一体何をさせるつもりなんだ
Axel, come to my rescue. This guy's being mean to me. I don't know what to think of you. Axel said, almost like he was voicing Elise's own concerns.
何を考えているかわからないほどウブなんですか女性の体を借りてすることなんて
Yeah, which is the reason why I'm worried.
お前
Yeah, come to my defense, please.
あなたにミスコンテストに出場していただきたいのです。
Okay, that was not what I was expecting. A beauty pageant.
ええ、この町では住民のための祭りが頻繁に開催されていまして、そのうちの一つが来週行われる全マフィア共催のミスコンテスト。町で一番の美女を決める大会です。毎年運営資金を出すだけでしたが、今年はあなたがいらっしゃいますから、オズファミリーの代表として出場していただけますよね。
Well, I'll give it a shot. The idea of being in a beauty contest is a little embarrassing, but since Mr. Curie asked, I don't know if I'll be able to live up to your expectations, but I'll give it a shot.
ありがとうございます。承諾していただけて嬉しいですよ。お食事中申し訳ありませんが、カラミアに参加の意思を伝えてきてもらっていいですか？
Sure.
私はコンテストのことを言っていたのですが、もしかして別のことを想像してたりしました？
Yeah? Because you're giving the impression of something else, sir.
例えば夜の相手とか、そういう。
Yeah, that's where my mind was going, and I feel bad for saying that.
黙れ。
Yeah.
やれやれ、図星ですか。純真をこじらせたものの妄想力は恐ろしいですね。
Let me just adjust my earpiece. There we go. That's a little better.
黙れって言っているだろう。だいたい変な言い方をするキリエが悪い。
Absolutely, it was his fault. The way that he phrased it was going to be misconstrued in such a way.
はいはい、そういうことで構いませんよ。ちょっと前までは客人と呼び疎んじていたのに、すっかり保護者面ですね。
悪いか。
いいえ、ちっとも。その気持ちわからないでもないですから。ねえ、いつか彼女をめぐって対立する日が来たらどうします？
Some sort of conflict? What do you mean?
彼女はただの保護対象だ。そんな感情は抱かない。
本当ですか？それは困りますね。男女のもつれほど楽しい修羅場はない。
Oh, you'd probably love it because of just all the back and forth and everything.
お、知った面々がいるな。
Those are pretty dresses back there. This one's actually really nice. The green one, not feeling it.
こんにちは。
Oh! Wasn't expecting these two to be here either.
あなたたちもミスコンテスト用の服の仕立てに来たのですか？
Wait, is Pasha joining in? That'd be interesting if she was.
ああ、コンテスト自体には不服だが、町の行事であれば無視できまい。まったく、女性の美醜を競わせようなど、どこの誰が言い始めたのだろうな。
今年はお前が出るのか。
Oh yeah, Pasha, are you participating for your house?
まさか、部下の一人に出場させる。
Damn.
そちらは、もしや彼女が出るのか。
ああ、協賛金を出すだけより儲かると思ってな。
そうか。貴様も大変だな。
Does the pageant require you to do difficult things?
いいや、着飾り、舞台の上にただ棒のように立っているだけだ。
Oh. Sit there, look pretty, and people say, "Ooh, does she look nice? Oh, doesn't she look lovely?" Da 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 da.
だが、大衆の前で勝手に優劣をつけられ、結果を受け入れることを強要させられる。精神的な負担にはなるだろうな。
Yeah. Yeah.
出場は君の意思なのか、それとも強要されたのか。
Oh, that's a good question. Oh. I'm doing it because I want to. Really, they asked me, but I'm doing it because I want to. I decided to participate. I was told I'd be helping Familia Oz if I did.
それを自分の意思と呼べるかどうかはいささか疑問だが、その心意気は好感が持てるな。
お嬢さん、雑談はそのくらいにしてこっちに来てもらっていいか？
Oh, what is it, Mr. Caramia?
彼女に似合うのはこちらの生地ですよ。
それは模様がうるさすぎる。こっち
Oh,
の
actually,
シンプ
I
ルな
like
もの
this
がいい。
dress better. This one's pretty.
その生地が好きならご自身のシャツや下着に使えばいいでしょう。あなたの趣味を押し付けないでください。
趣味を押し付けてるのはどっちだ。
Mm-hmm. I'd have to agree.
とまあこんな風に野郎だけで盛り上がっててな。
Yeah, just wonder that. Seems like the other boys are more concerned as what the heck I'm wearing. Caramia doesn't look like he cares much. And I haven't said much one way or the other as to what I want to wear. Or at least I haven't given any indication as such. Mr. Kyrie, Axel.
着るのはお嬢さんだ。
Mhm.
俺はお嬢さんの気に入った服を選ぶのが
Thank you.
一番いいと思っている。あいつらが本格的に喧嘩を始める前にこれってのを決めてもらえないか。
They get into a fist fight over what I'm gonna wear. Oh, jeez. I don't like that, I thought. Oh, yes. She glanced over at Kyria and Axel, arguing as she reached out for a nearby striped cloth. It's so cute. Oh, but that one is too. It was her first time at the tailor's. She was like a kid in a candy shop. She wanted everything. It's so hard to pick out just one. I wonder what everyone else is going to wear. She looked around the store and caught sight of Scarlet going to pay.
週半ばに受け取りに来る。それじゃ。
Scarlet!
なんだ？
What are you planning to wear, Scarlet? I can't figure out what I should wear for the pageant. I thought I'd use the outfit you're choosing as a starting point. Oh, do you not want to tell me? I'm sorry, I don't.
君は一体何を言っているんだ？
What?
僕はコンテストに参加しない。
What? Why? You're so cute.
僕は男だ。
I figured that was gonna happen too. Dots. Man?
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, I get it. So, Scarlet is an alias, and Man is your real name. Oh gosh, this scroll is dense.
違う、全く違う。僕の性別は男だ。
Sex?
何度だって言う。僕は男だ。
Yeah, he's way too cute.
そこ笑うな。
まあ女に見えないこともないよな。
カラミアさんまで。
Poor Scarlet. So flustered in all this, I'm sure. Scarlet is a man. I thought you were a girl. I'm so sorry, Mr. Scarlet.
まあ、男だと言わなかった僕にも落ち度はある。
No, not at all, Mr. Scarlet.
普通はいちいち説明しなくても誤解されない。
Usually it's something you don't really bring much up in conversations, to be honest. I'm sorry, Mr. Scarlet.
いいよ。謝罪を受け入れる。ただ、今後は気をつけてほしい。
Oh no. I think Mr. Scarlet's mad at me.
あんなの怒ったうちに入らないだろう。キリエと話してる時のあいつもっと不機嫌だぜ。
Really?
スカーレットに限らない。キリエは相手の感情を逆なでるのが得意だから。
Oh.
逆に問いたい。キリエと話していて楽しいものはいるのか？
No.
散々な言われようですね。
Kyrie is one of those people that it feels like he's always going to try to get a rise out of people, and that's the way that he works. Okay, we're going to keep on going with Mr. Caramia, although the other one's starting to look really interesting too. I can choose a lot more options. But I'm determined to go this route. Isn't that... Oh, who'd I find? Mr. Caramia, I think? Oh, yeah. And he's with Gretel and Andel, I think the other one was. Yeah, it's Mr. Caramia. It's Sunday, so that means we can talk to other members of other families, right? I get Mr. Caramia probably has a lot of friends. He looks like he's having so much fun. I wonder what they're talking about. Caramia turned toward her. He must have noticed she was looking at him.
お嬢さん、こっちこっち。
Okay, being around Mr. Caramia is fine. Andal? I could take it or leave it. Gretel really hates my guts though. So is that really a good idea for me to be around? I wonder. When he beckoned her toward him, it was as if the very gesture reeled her in. Mr. Caramia! Caramia smiled from ear to ear and clapped Elise on the back. There, oh jeez. Just waiting for a connection to come back online, so just bear with me. Alrighty, let's see if I can do that, and that will help hopefully. There we go. Let's try that.
からはお嬢さんを出すことになった。今年のミスコンは負けないぜ。
出ちゃうんだ。
Yeah, I am.
あ、そう。じゃあ今から涙を飲む練習をしておくことね。
Practicing my crying. I wonder why I should be practicing my crying, because you figure I'm gonna lose. Is that what you're trying to say? Bear with me, guys. I'm going to try something. See if that might help a little bit. I don't know as to how much it will, but I'll give it a shot all the same. There we go.
ミスコンテストのトロフィーはグリムがいただくから。
No, they won't. I'll take it.
アンデルセンも負けないぞ。
Who's going to enter? You, Shorty? Because I don't know if you have anybody else who can.
アンデたちはジュリエットを出す。ジュリエットは美人だからな。友情は間違いない。
Well, do you know what? I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose. Aren't we conceited for a little girl? Dream all you like, kid. I'll show you just how much better I am. You're not actually competing, are you? Of course not, as if I'd be caught dead in such a trashy contest. Familiar grim is, oh no, I nearly showed my hand to the little girl. Tremble in fear until the day of the contest. Hehehehe. Perhaps this is a little late, but please don't be too hard on me. You're way too late. There's no way I'm going easy on you. Thought so. Wahaha, fight and destroy each other. We'll snatch victory away from Oz and Grim and have exhausted themselves. Victory will be ours, wahaha. What a perfect plan. And pageants and fights are not the same thing. You know that, right? The pageant isn't one-on-one. It's not the kind of system you can gain anything by playing both ends against the middle. Both ends? more simply, your dumb plan is shallower than a puddle. This is why kids are the worst.
お嬢さん、コンテスト頑張ってくれよな。
Oh, thank you, Mr. Caramia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. I'm going to try my best, but what exactly am I supposed to do?
ニコニコって笑っとけばそれでいいんじゃないか。なんてったってお嬢さんの笑顔は最高に可愛いからな。
Oh my gosh. That was really sweet of you to say. Oh, no, it's not.
おお、オズファミリーのボスである俺の言葉を否定するのか。度胸があるじゃないか。
Uh-huh.
お世辞じゃなくて、お嬢さんは本当に可愛いよ。純粋な意見だ。素直に受け取ってくれ。
Thank you very much. Great, you finally accepted it. Mr. Caramia, how come you can say things like that so easily? Things like what? Like calling me cute. Isn't it embarrassing? Nope, not really. Even though you told Mr. Carrier not to. Ah, well, with him, it's about the timing. He always picks the strangest moments to say things like that, so I can't help calling him out on it. But this isn't a strange moment to say it, right? It's not? Yeah, in fact, I think it's a pretty natural moment to say it. Also, what's wrong with calling someone cute? Cute! To understand how you feel if you don't say anything, so it's even more important when someone you haven't known for very long. I think it'd be great if you talked more about how you feel, Signorina. How I feel. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for always being so kind to me. You're always doing such nice things for me, Mr. Caramia. I wanted to thank you, but I can't think of anything I can do for you. You don't have to thank me. I'm taking care of you because I want to. I should be thanking you for always keeping me company. It's a nice break from things to chat with you like this. I just remembered something awful. Something awful? I said I was going to take a little walk for a change of scenery before we left. That damn Curia is going to go get all huffy and say something like, What was little about that? I just know it. I'm heading back to the estate. What about you, Signorina? I think I'm going to wander around a little bit more. Okay, I'll be waiting with dinner for you, so don't stay out too late. Okay, good luck with work. The wooden door made a pleasing sound when she opened it. Elise closed her eyes as the gentle breeze ruffled her hair and the warmth of the risen sun caressed her skin. As she closed the door to the cottage behind her, she took a deep breath of fresh air, relaxing as the sweet smell of the flowers filled her nose. I hope this is okay. Well, actually, it's a very cute outfit. She picked up a bit of her skirt and twirled. She checked herself over in the mirror numerous times while she was getting ready, but she was still nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine. If something's off, I'm sure Mr. Caramia and the others will fix it for me. They might not be participating themselves, but they wouldn't just keep quiet and let her go on looking like a fool. At least, that's what she decided to believe that. Okay. With a final encouraging nod to herself, she started walking. She left the shade of the roof and entered the brightness of the day. The gleaming sunlight made her squint. She heard footsteps in the grass coming towards her. The steps belonged to... Oh, I get a choice. Caramia. Mr. Caramia. Morning, Elise. Are you ready? Yes. I've you to thank for that. I didn't do anything, though. I looked her over. That dress looks great on you. You're so pretty, Signorina. Really? Of course. Oh, but I guess your ribbon's a little crooked. Just let me... There. Now you're even prettier. Caramia smiled as he looked at her. With him so close to her, it took her a moment to realize she was holding her breath. What's wrong? Nervous? Oh no, that's not it. She shook her head as to say, it's nothing. He raised a quizzical eyebrow, but turned around without commenting. Well, let's get going. Everyone's waiting for you, Signorina.
So, this is where the pageant is being held.
Yep. That's the stage where you and the other contestants will be standing.
It's a pretty attention-grabbing spot, isn't it?
Naturally. All eyes are going to be on you today. I have high expectations for you, Miss Elise.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Ooh, familiar eyes spotted. Good day, friends.
Hello, Andy, Mr. Melissus. You too, Elling. Hello. Hello.
You guys are super duper late. We've been waiting this whole time. You just got here too early. It's not even time for things to start yet.
We thought you guys got scared and ran away.
Surely you jest, as if we'd ever lose to Familia Anderson, even if hell froze over.
What did you say?
I mean, it's the same every year. Right, Axel? Well, I guess you're right. Grr. The past is the past. We won't be losing this year. Juliet isn't one to give up. Just yesterday, she ran 3 laps around the pond. Wait. 3 laps around the pond. Okay. Ran? It looked like she was swimming when I saw her. Okay, wait, what? Who is Juliet? I don't think I've met Juliet yet. I'm just wondering, okay, who is this Juliet person? I really wonder. Okay. Shut up. If I say she was running, she was running. Brace yourself to bow down to Juliet's beauty, little girl. Mwahahaha.
Andy, you're sure brimming with confidence.
And nothing else. There's no reason to worry about them. The competitor you should really keep your eyes on is Familia Aldehyde, of course. Oh, Heidi!
Miss Heidi!
I was surprised when I heard that Oz was participating, but I never would have imagined you, of all people, would be contestant. It was a double shock. But you know, little girl.
Miss Heidi?
Every time I look at you, I can't help but think how gangly you look.
Gangly?
Yes, I was triple shocked to hear you're participating in the beauty pageant. That's not true at all. The Signorina is plenty cute. If you could win on being cute alone, we would need a pageant. Don't you get it? You need curves to make a man drool. Curves. You look like a shriveled up carrot compared to Peter. She's got something to hold on to. The only conceivable winner of this thing is Peter, but be my guest and struggle in vain if you like. Let's go, Peter. Oh, Peter's loaded for bear. A carrot. Well, something to hold on to.
Guys?
Honestly, I'd be embarrassed as all hell. Apparently I should be really annoyed.
I may be smaller than than Miss Peter, but you don't have to look like that. Look at me like that.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have. You have your own unique charm, Signorina. Size doesn't matter. Yeah. Are you suggesting we ignore her physical failings?
Mr. Kyrie?
Hey, Kyrie, what are you saying? I'm only speaking the truth. None of the voters of the pageant are men. Most of the voters of the pageant are men. I should read better. And Miss Elise's sex appeal is rather lacking. I know. How about you show a little more skin?
Skin?
Yes, there are plenty of ways to improve your chances by adjusting the neckline of your blouse or the hem of your skirt. I'm against it. Why? I think Elise has more pure appeal. I can't approve of forcing her to do something disgraceful against her wishes. Axel? Oh, yay, somebody who's just going to be really nice. I appreciate that so much. Well, it wouldn't be hard for her to win on that front anyway. The Signorina could just be herself. All right, Kyrie? Very well. If that's the judgment of the dawn, then as a consigliere, I must comply. Anyway, the contest is about to start. Axel, I'll leave the Signorina in your hands. Understood. I won't let anyone harm a hair on her head. Let's just hope things don't end up like they did last year. What happened last year? Maybe you should let me know about these things, especially if you're mentioning it.
Where are Mr. Caramia and Mr. Kyrie going?
Seats for the guest of honor. The Don and Consigliere are expected to be present for the opening and closing ceremonies. There's nothing to be worried about. I'll protect you.
Protect me? Is the pageant dangerous?
I can't guarantee that it won't be. This isn't the day of rest. Anything can happen. It's entirely possible that there could be someone... Of course. It just had to be Caesar. It just had to be Caesar. Before Axel could even finish his sentence, a silver-haired man appeared. He brazenly cut through the crowd and approached her. Yeah, he showed up. Caramia turned around when the man spoke. When he realized it was Caesar, he ran back to Elise. Nope. Please don't. Oh, Heidi. What are you gonna do? Let's see. A pompous voice cut Axel off. Heidi stood upon the stage, her arms crossed as she glared at Caesar. Caesar's eyes went wide, and he blinked a few times. Yeah, I didn't really think that orange would be a really good color for a dress, but apparently it works for her.
Hallucinating?
Oh my gosh. Wow. That is exceptionally rude. Yes, Peter, go for it. Heidi jutted her jiggling chins at him. Peter, who had been standing guard next to her, silently nodded in confirmation. Lifting up her skirt, she drew a knife from her garter. Let him have it, Peter. She whipped it from its sheath as she leapt from the stage toward Caesar.
肉が人に命令するなどありえんが。
Okay, you don't need to double down on that stupid statement.
剣で俺に勝てると思うなよ。ボス、シーザーはどうしましょうか。
どうするかな、キリエ。
放っておきましょう。ハイジファミリーのペーターは優秀ですから。
Yeah, let them take care of it. They'll be fine.
アクセルは引き続き彼女の警護をお願いします。
わかった。大丈夫。
Oh, I think I'm perfectly fine with all this. I could be wrong, but I think I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know about Mr. Caesar, though.
もしかして、いや、もしかしなくても、命を狙われているんだぞ。
Why would I be worried about Caesar? Well, I'm pretty dense, so maybe that's the reason why.
I am, but I'm not too sure why. But I am kind of worried about him. I don't understand it, but I have a feeling he's not really a bad person.
無法と名乗っている奴が悪人でなければ、この世界は善人だらけだな。
So, hurry and back me up.
Huh? So, it couldn't be.
Oh wait, yeah, that kid that I met last time, right? Okay, I'm back. Whoa. Damn it, don't trip over nothing. I'm sorry.
Why is so...
You didn't know? He's part of the Wolf Gang. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, I didn't know that.
Part of... You mean...
He's one of Caesar's subordinates.
I don't believe you.
If you think I'm lying, ask him yourself next time you see him.
I can't believe So would be a member of the Wolf Gang.
Oh gosh, that would be a conversation to have.
Excuse me, is anyone there?
Oh, Celeste, whatever is the matter?
Mr. Kyrie, about the pageant. Are you really sure I can have this trophy?
Oh, I won? Yes! We are the champions. That is awesome. I didn't realize we won the pageant. That is amazing. That is great news. I'm not too sure what I have to do with any of it. You won, so it's only natural that you keep it. Are you dissatisfied with it or something?
Oh no, not at all. I just...
Oh, so we're only finding out about what happened at it through a flashback. Okay. Now to announce the winners. Familia Aldehyde's entrant has been disqualified due to fighting. Familia Grimm's entrant has been disqualified due to fighting as well. Okay, so it's down to Aldehyde? Familia Boots' entrant has stepped down to suppress the fight. Oh, jeez. Okay, so there's only 2 entrants left, which means winner is Miss Elise from Familia Oz.
What?
Congratulations on your victory!
Wait! Why did that little girl win? I can't approve. I just can't.
Well, you can say all you like, but Familia Oz had more votes.
But why?
Well, she's just an animal. Who's just an animal?
What? What's wrong with that? Juliet is so much cuter. She's much better than this mud of a girl.
Oh. Oh my god, it's a duck. Oh, jeez. Quack, quack. Just look at the elegant line of her neck Does anyone else in town have such a lovely silhouette? Indeed, no one has a silhouette like hers, though I'm not sure lovely is the term I'd use. At any rate, strictly going by the poll numbers, she's been selected as runner-up. Are you turning that down?
Second place?
Yes, the runner-up will receive a silver trophy and prize money.
Oh, that's a leap from last place. I'm so happy for you, Juliet. Quack, quack.
We're going to party tonight. We're gonna cook a turkey. What? Quack? Why do you care? I'll cook you. Oh, jeez. Anyways.
It just came down to just me and Juliet on a technicality. It just seems kind of wrong to take the title of best in town like that.
Results are results. Please keep it. If you can't accept it, just plot your revenge next year. Win on your own merits next time. Okay?
Next year.
Yes. Although there's no guarantee you'll still be here next year. Now, if you can take your leave, I won't be able to get anything done if I'm chatting with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good night, Mr. Curie.
Good night. Oh boy. Oh, Signorina.
Mr. Caramia. Axel.
It's late. You should get to bed.
Yeah, I will.
With all the hubbub of the festivities, I didn't have a chance to say it. Congratulations on your win, Elise. But honestly, is it a win? We only won by default.
Mr. Caramia.
I guess I should be happy.
Mr. Curie did tell me I should accept it. Thank you very much.
She shook off her hesitation and smiled. I knew you were going to win. Caramia smiled back and reached out for her head, only to immediately pull his hand back. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Bad habit. You're a woman, not a little kid. I shouldn't be patting your head. He put his hand down and shrugged. Oh, okay. It's a very special trophy. Don't lose it.
I won't.
Oh, sorry, you said you wanted to get to bed, but we keep detaining you. Good night, Signorina. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Caramia. Axel.
Oh, gosh. Wow. But yeah, what stunning developments. We won by default. I know it's like the two best words in the language, but wow. And that other group having a duck as their contestant. I don't know what to think. They're just odd. They're just so odd.
Mr. Caramia, where are you headed? Oh, yay! I get to go somewhere. Please, please, please. Are you sure?
So what, am I going to be your bodyguard?
Dangerous?
Oh, I wonder where we're going. Well, probably not somewhere within the Oz area. I'd be guessing I'm going somewhere else.
An errand for Mr. Curie. Oh, cheese. From Miss Heidi.
Oh. So did you get enough money from Curie to buy the cheese, or is he leaving it to, your own money? Yeah, exactly. Why are you doing it?
You may be complaining, but you're still doing it. You're such a nice person, Mr. Caramia.
You probably won't. Do you know what? Is the cheese that tasty?
Is it the cheese really so tasty that Mr. Curie wants us this badly?
Yeah, it's so delicious it's not even funny. It's very rich. If you melt it, you can stretch it this far. Look, this far. Okay, I don't see how far you talking about. He opened his arms as far as he could. He beamed at her, watching her eyes go wide with amazement. Come to think of it, you've been with us for a while, but you've never gotten to eat any, have you? All right, we're going to have a cheese party tonight. You can eat all you like. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
なあ、もうちょっと値段を下げられねえか？
いやよ。私が負けることによって何の得になるっての？
Oh, do you know how to haggle, Caramia?
俺に感謝されるとか？
あんたの感謝なんか何の価値もないじゃない。だけど、そうね。
Oh?
条件によっては負けてあげないこともないわよ。
And what conditions might those be?
Conditions?
そうよ。
Yes, if
カラ
Caramia...
ミアが体で払ってくれる
Oh.
なら、奉仕した分だけ安くしてあげるわ。
No. Definitely not.
奉仕？例えばどんな？
そうね、例えば。
ああ、いやいい。答えなくていい。定価で買わせていただきます。
Oh, so much for that discussion.
何よ、負けろって言ったから案を考えてあげたのに。
Uh-huh.
そいつはありがたいが、ハイリスクすぎだろう。
Just a slight touch. Just slightly.
Risky. Was she asking you to do something dangerous?
ああ、主に体のな。お嬢さんは知らなくていい世界だ。
Yeah.
つか、忘れてくれ。
We'll save that for another route. Which is much darker.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen now?
Good morning, Mr. Caramia.
Morning, Elise. Nice timing.
Nice timing.
Yeah, I'm about to make breakfast, but I'm not sure what to make. How about you make a request?
A request?
Let's see. Oh, pancakes, please. Can you make pancakes? I haven't had pancakes in so long. Roger that. All right, why don't you go take a seat over there?
Okay, will do.
Good morning, you two.
Mr. Curie.
Curie, you're already up? Yes, we have a regular physicals today after all.
Regular physicals?
Dr. Robin will be visiting today to give us our regular physicals.
He makes house calls for that? Wow.
Yes, if we all want to be send all the soldati off to the clinic in groups for it, there would be holes in our security. The additional cost for a house call is a bit of a burden, but in terms of risk, there aren't many other options, and physicals are important. You'll be getting a physical as well, Signorina. Don't eat too much.
Okay, got it.
Well, I'm surprised they do house calls. Holy crow. I don't know a doctor that has done house calls in like years.
That was delicious.
お粗末様でした。
Meager meal? Oh my gosh, no, pancakes are not a meager meal. They're a good meal.
あのな、朝飯を作ったのは俺だぜ。それを粗末ってなんだ、粗末って。
繊細とは無縁の大雑把な味でしたので。
What are you expecting? Refinement out of pancakes?
文句があるならてめえで作れよな。
Bingo. Do it yourself.
嫌です。私の手は家事をするのに向いていませんから。
Why am I not surprised you're going to say that?
Mr. Curie's hands.
Her eyes went suddenly drawn to his hands. It was unusual for him not to be wearing his gloves, just as Curie said. They were completely pristine, free of the wear and tear of work. His skin was smooth and pale, his fingers long and slender, They almost made her feel jealous.
Mr. Kyrie, you have such pretty hands.
ええ、そうでしょ。それを使わせようなんて罪だと思いませんか？
家事をしないから綺麗なんだろうが。
Ooh. Yeah, I was expecting him to say something like that. If you're gonna complain every time, just cook your own food. You really are a dunce. Did I just say that I wouldn't, didn't I? Are your ears broken? If I'm taking something into my body, I have every right to judge the quality of the substance. In that sense, it is your duty to make something that appeals to me, Caramia.
Right? Duty?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my, your ignorance makes it much more difficult. Very well. Let me explain so that even a simpleton can understand. In short, cut it out and make me something delicious. You stupid lion. Like I said, if you're going to complain, why don't you? What are you arguing about?
Axel!
Do you know what? Stop Mr. Kyrie, he's being a dork.
Axel, stop Mr. Kyrie.
Kyrie? He's saying my cooking is bad. After I finish eating, of course. Your cooking isn't bad, sir. It's not as if he knows how to make anything, everything, but his skills fairly align well with my preferences. Don't compare your pathetic excuse for a palate to mine. My preferences are myriad and of the highest class.
I guess Mr. Kyrie is a gourmand. By the way, what kind of foods do you like?
Scrumptious cuisine.
Scrumptious cuisine? What kind of food is that?
Exactly what I just said. Anything that passes through my lips that I think is scrumptious. That is the kind of food I prefer. See, Elise, you understand what a pain he is now? At least I'm not boring, monotonous fellow like him. Okay, those two really went at it. Oh, Robin Hood! Mr. Crow! You're here! Excuse me.
Hello, Dr. Crow.
Oh, I'm surprised you're coming out to greet me. Thanks for coming, Doctor. I told the Soldati to come into the living room when it's their turn, like usual. Thank you. You Oz fellows are great. Physicals always go so smoothly here.
Is it different in other places?
Yeah, a lot of others are not as compliant, nor do they show up on time. If I'm remembering right, Familia Ingrim's Gretel was quite a handful, wasn't she? Oh yes, by now I've grown quite accustomed to verbal abuse. All I'm doing is trying to give her a checkup. I wonder why she hates me so much. Can't understand it. Sir, everything is ready. Grazie, Axel. Okay, alright, Doctor, come this way. Oh, certainly. Elise, you're coming too?
Huh?
Oh, right. I forgot. Signorina, could you wait in your room?
My room?
Yeah, we can't exactly have you get your physical along with a bunch of guys. I can't? No, you can't! Oh my gosh, no! Separate areas, please! Please, please, please. Do you want to see naked men or something? No! Naked? Oh my gosh, she's really dense. They only have to take their shirts off. I can perform examination through undergarments for women, though. That said, it's a bit easier with them off. There's nothing interesting but looking at naked men to do. So do as the Dawn says and wait in your room.
Okay, I will.
That was awkward. That was so awkward.
I wonder how long physicals take.
She lay down in her bed, alone in her room.
I'm so bored. Maybe I should borrow a book from Mr. Caramia.
She thought, but
If I ran into Mr. Caramia naked...
she knew that with a personality like his, something like that probably wouldn't bother him. Still, the mere thought caused her to instantly lose all desire to leave her room.
I guess I should just take a nap since I don't have anything to do.
A soft sound reached her ears. It was just loud enough to rouse her from her slumber.
I'm so tired. But...
She rubbed her eyes and got up.
I'll be right there.
I'm sorry to make you wait so long.
Whoa!
What's wrong?
You startled me. Doctor?
Startled you?
Anyone be startled if someone dressed all in black suddenly appeared at their door, wouldn't they? At least, I think so.
Oh, you mean what I'm wearing? Well, don't worry about me. Come on, let's get you checked out.
Right here?
Yes, don't worry, I have all my instruments with me. You can keep some undergarments on. I thought you'd probably be more comfortable here than in the main house.
Well, that is true. I'm in your hands, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Caramia.
Oh, Elise and Dr. Robin. Finished with her physical? Yes, I'm heading back now. Thank you for coming out. I'm counting on you next month as well. How'd your checkup go, Signorina?
He said there wasn't really anything wrong with me. How about you, Mr. Caramia?
Same here. I'm the very picture of health.
That's good. What about you, Axel? Though, judging from your demeanor, I'm guessing nothing's out of the ordinary for you.
Yeah, I've never had any particular issues. I guess your good health is only a redeeming feature. Couldn't we say the same for you? Oh, please, don't lump me together with you. I have 100 more redeeming qualities than you. Well, I'm just glad everyone is well. Health is more important than anything. If you're feeling even a little under the weather, go see the doctor. He gets really annoying if you just try to ignore your health problems. Dr. Robin has a bad case of medical curiosity, after all. He does? Okay, did not know that. And, oh, I noticed a couple things, though, from the screen. Looks like the picture that's between So and Axel, that one's no longer there. That was Caesar, I think, was here. And right below here was Robin Hood, and Robin Hood's not there anymore either. Well, it doesn't really matter much since we're going all in on Caramia's route. Elise, do you have a moment?
What is it?
I'd like you to take this to the Dawn. Before she can even answer, Axel handed her the wooden box he'd been carrying. It was much heavier than it looked, making Elise stumble a moment. Take care not to drop it. She nodded as Axel supported her by the shoulder.
What's in it?
I can't say anything about its contents. I was originally going to give it to him myself, but something urgent came up. Please, Elise.
Axel? He left. I wish he told me as to where Mr. Caramia was. At this time of day...
She racked her brain, trying to figure out where he might be.
I really have no idea. This is heavy. I have to find him quickly. Maybe he's in his room. Mr. Caramia, are you in?
Elise, come on in.
I'm so glad I found you quickly.
What? Were you looking for me?
Yes, Axel asked me to bring this to you.
Seriously? Isn't that heavy? I'm sorry. Grazie, Elise.
You're very welcome.
He took the box from her and sat it on his bed. Sitting down beside it, he opened its lid.
I wonder what's inside.
Curious?
Yes, it was very heavy.
Well, that's because it's a pot.
Pot?
Yeah, want to see? He waved her over, letting her take a seat next to him. It's really not anything particularly interesting. He smiled, retrieving a piece of paper from inside it.
There's so much medicine in here. Is this all for you, Mr. Caramia?
ああ、俺ファミリーの中で一番軟弱なんだよな。
Really?
You are?
そうは見えないだろ。けど本当に病気になるんだ。風邪が流行る時期は決まって熱が出て
Like a compromised immune system or something?
かといってボスの仕事を休むわけにはいかないだろ。だから常備薬を用意してるんだ。
Okay.
俺とは反対にキリエとアクセルは全然病気にかからないんだぜ。
Well, I'm sure they've got their own problems that they have to deal with instead.
Not even a little.
ああ、ここ数年あいつらが病気にかかってるところを見たことがない。
Wow, that's impressive. I wish I was like that. I tend to get sick often too.
俺ぐらいじゃないか。鼻水垂らしてたり咳してたりするの。
Aww. Poor dude. Honestly, you should really take better care of yourself. My gosh.
Oh, well, you should take better care of yourself.
Please don't worry about me before I even get sick. Grazie anyway, though. I appreciate the thought. So, what about you? Do you get sick easily?
I don't know. Maybe we should experiment to find out?
Experiment?
To find out if I get sick easily or not.
Oh, no. Don't do that. I won't let you.
But aren't you curious?
Well, a bit, but I'm not going to let you get sick just to satisfy my own curiosity. That'd just be awful on you, and Dr. Robin would be so angry with me I might die. Just be clear, if I get sick, don't come near me, okay?
Why?
Because it'd suck if you got it too, right? The two of us being sick together wouldn't be any fun at all. Anyway, it won't be an issue if I don't get sick in the first place. Let's both be careful.
Okay.
Sometimes this girl is a little bit dense. Not gonna lie. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed.
The weather is so nice.
She sat down the now empty watering can and stretched her limbs. The freshly watered plants glittered in the sunshine.
I don't think I have anything else to do today.
It was only natural that a freeloader like herself was rarely given any responsibilities.
Maybe I should go out for a bit.
Where did I go to? Just as she was walking at the gate, someone called out to her. When she turned towards the voice, she saw...
Mr. Kyrie!
Oh, you. Kyrie took off his hat and placed it over his chest, giving her a little nod. I guess.
With you? You mean all alone with you? A problem? It's Mr. Kyrie we're talking about. He must have some kind of ulterior motive. I guess it's pretty rude to think about him that way, though. No, it's not. If you don't mind my company, please allow me to join you.
They chatted as they walked around the Oz domain. During a pause in their conversations, Kyrie looked at Elise straight in the eyes. That came out of the blue. Okay.
A wrong impression.
意地が悪く冷酷で非常な男だと思っているのではありませんか？
I can't exactly tell him that I sort of do. Of course not. Well, maybe a little, but only a little.
そうですか。
She panicked when she saw Kyrie's expression turn sullen.
But I think you're a kind person at heart, even if you say some scary things sometimes. That's what I believe.
本当ですか？
Yeah.
そうですか。やはりあなたは誤解をしているようです。
What?
私は優しさとは無縁のひどい男です。
Ouch.
理のためならば何だって切り捨てることができる。
Well, he's not mincing words.
たとえそれがあなたであっても迷うことなく排除できる自信があります。
Oh, gosh. I don't know what I think about you, sir. That's just pretty crazy. That is pretty nuts. I don't know what to think about that. It's just...
Mr. Kyrie.
脅しているのではありません。同じ敷地内に住む者と
That
して
sounds threatening.
知っておいてほしかったんです。さあ、暗い話はここまでにして楽しい散歩をしましょう。
How can you enjoy your walk when somebody just says that to you? Oh gosh, that is... Eeh.
Is that?
Suddenly, a strange clothed group of people appeared from around a corner. The clothes they were wearing were even darker than Robin Hood's black robes. Their movements were accompanied by the tinkling of sound of many bells. They were bearing a long crimson box, taking long, careful strides as they walked down the street. Oh, a funeral procession.
A funeral procession?
You probably don't know that's what it means because of your amnesia, I take it. You understand what death is, right? Death from natural causes, death from old age, death from illness, falling over dead, death by car, death by asphyxiation, death by fire, death by cold, death by starvation. Life has many conclusions. Do you know what it actually means to die?
Dying is when you stop living, right?
In your phrases, I'd say it's more accurately when you've stopped living. At any rate, I'm convinced you do understand the concept of death. That will make explaining things much easier. That was a funeral procession. Judging by the participants, they were probably carrying the body of someone from the slums.
Participants?
She looked at the procession again. If what Kyrie said was correct, the box, no coffin, they were carrying had a corpse inside. Even though it was the middle of the day under the warm sunlight, she felt a chill run down her spine. Suddenly, a familiar silhouette caught her eye among the group.
Mr. Manboy?
No, even from this distance she could tell that it wasn't him. His clothes were the same as Manboy's, but he wasn't this right height and his hair was different. Kyrie looked at her, wondering if something was wrong. With her eyes still on the crowd, she explained.
That person's outfit, it looks just like Mr. Manboy's.
Naturally, he is employed by the state as well.
That estate?
I took you down the street before, didn't I? I told you about the salon my associates and I frequent as well. At the end of the road is another mansion, not the salon, but an office responsible for several public services. One of those services is a funeral parlor. Disposing of the dead like this is part of the job.
Disposing of the dead?
Yes, it's the same whether you're one of the townspeople or an inhabitant of the slums. If you die, they'll be taking care of you soon enough. They dispose of the corpses from back when you and Axel were captured as well. Very cleanly, might I add.
Oh.
Honestly, that must be really hard work.
That sounds like hard work.
Indeed. I can't imagine washing complete strangers' corpse myself.
They wash corpses?
Indeed. They don't just cram filthy corpses into caskets, they clean them up and dress them in funeral garb. Of course, depending on the state of the body, they may have to inter them in a different manner. Though, it's rare for them to be performing a service at this hour.
Is it?
Indeed, if it was a service for someone from the slums, they would normally handle it in the early morning. Perhaps their schedule is particularly busy today.
Too many. Do that many people die?
Yes, they do. It's rather normal. A single shot to the chest or head, or even you would be in their care rather quickly. Oh, please, don't be so afraid. I have no intention of laying a hand on you at this moment, and on the off chance that I should decide to shoot you, you just end up at Dr. Robin Hood's. After all, he's a doctor. I'm sure he'll be able to save your life.
Oh! Oh, well, that's a relief. I'm sure I could rest easy with Dr. Crow taking care of me.
Huh?
There's no illness that doctor can't cure, right?
Indeed, that is true.
He can't heal the dead, though, can he? Like, bringing people back to life and stuff?
Oh, don't be silly. He's a doctor, not a magician. However capable he may be, he can cure neither old age nor terminal illness.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess there's no illness he can't cure invites misinterpretation. You seem to take everything so literally. I guess that's one of your faults. What does a doctor who can treat any illness do when he encounters an incurable disease? Huh? What if there is a way to cure it, but he doesn't know how to perform the technique? What is such a doctor to do then? Kill the patient?
A riddle?
Oh no, just thinking aloud. What would you do? I'd try to find a way.
I'd find a way to save the patient.
Even if you couldn't find one?
Even then, I'd keep looking until I did.
What if you searched all for eternity and you couldn't find it?
Mr. Kyrie?
My apologies. I enjoy being cruel.
If I don't give up, then there's still a chance. It'd be a waste to give up hope.
Yes, that is true. If you don't give up hope, it will glimmer forever. Thank you very much. I feel a bit braver now.
You do? Why?
Now that is the secret. Let's go.
Wait, Mr. Kyrie.
Okay, that was an odd conversation. That was a really, really weird one. I don't know what to make of Kyrie. He's just a very odd duck. Alright. I need my Caramia fix. Mr. Kyrie, make me feel better.
Mr. Caramia, do you know about Oscar Wilde Street?
Of course. I know everything there is to know about this town. That's not a place you should be playing around at, though. Why do you ask?
Sometimes Mr. Kyrie takes me there with him, but...
Kyrie does? For what?
For strolls.
Really? That's it?
Yes.
What is Kyrie thinking? Taking to a place like that?
Mr. Caramia.
Oh. Sorry, don't worry about it. So, what about Oscar Wilde?
There's this big mansion, And Mr. Manboy works there. Oh, Mr. Manboy is...
Oh, I know. He's that tall, earnest fellow, right?
Yes. So, here's my question. Mr. Caramia, have you ever been to that mansion?
ああ、キリエに連れられて一回だけな。
Really? What's it like inside?
どんな風って言われても詳しくは覚えてないな。香水の匂いがきつくて入った瞬間酔ってしまってさ。それ以来近づきもしていないんだ。
Oh.
Signorina, are you curious about that area?
A little. Maybe a little. Neither you nor Mr. Carey will tell me exactly what it is, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I know how that is. It's kind of annoying to get only half the story. Alright, I'll tell you as much as I can.
Really?
Yeah, though I really can't disclose everything.
No?
They do a lot of things there. It would take until well into the night if I were to tell you everything. By the way, what exactly did Kyrie tell you?
That it's a place where adults conduct business and that they run a funeral parlor too.
Oscar Wilde is ex-mafia. But having no interest in the conflict between the familia, they left. When that happened, they made 2 promises with the rest of us mafiosi. Okay, so, wait, how does one go to being ex-mafia? I'm surprised that something could happen like that. Okay, so they're no longer mafia. In exchange for autonomy, they would not intervene in any conflicts. In addition, they'd run the town's funeral parlor. There were 2 other minor details, but those were the main 2 points. Ever since then, the area's become a spot that people can freely enter, like the plaza around the tower. In effect, it became a meeting place. Now, people exchange information there, regardless of their familiar affiliation. So that's why Kyrie ends up there so often, or at least that's what it seems like. I don't actually know what he's doing there.
Oh.
Did that satisfy your curiosity?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Well, that's good. It may be a place where people can come and go freely, but I really can't say I think it's good for the public order. You should never go there alone. Understand? Okay. Now, I hope that doesn't make our sweet little innocent girl want to go there. Because I'd be worried if she did. I'd be very worried if she did.
That was delicious.
Thank you for clearing your plate again today, Elise.
Your cooking is so delicious that I just gobble it all up.
Well, if you're not careful about what you're gobbling up, you might end up gaining weight.
Oh. I'll be careful.
Yes, please do. I'm not about to say that you're only attracted because you're thin. I'm quite fond of your present appearance. If Caramia's disgusting slop were to change your figure, that would be a tragedy among tragedies. Hey, don't you badmouth me like that so casually. Oh, don't get so mad. Your cooking was miraculously delicious this morning. Huh? Are you serious? It's extremely unusual for you to praise my cooking. Indeed it is. Perhaps fire and brimstone will rain from the sky tomorrow. You must be enjoying my praises, but today's occurrence was a fluke. Please remain attentive and don't let it go to your head. Don't you get tired of looking down on people from way up there in the clouds? That attitude of yours is baffling. Ugh, he irritates me.
Huh? Didn't...
Good morning. Oh, good morning, Axel.
I must have imagined it.
Oh, why are you looking around, Elise?
Oh, no, I just thought I heard something at the front door.
Heard something?
Yeah, it's kind of bugging me, so I'll go and take a look.
Wait, I'll come with you. What exactly did you hear?
I knew it. Somebody's here after all. Yes, coming.
Elise, don't just open the door like that.
Huh?
Hello, Elise, baby.
Hansel? Greta?
Call me that again and they'll need a broom to collect your remains.
エンゼル、グレーテル。
What are you two doing here?
どうもどうも。アクセル、相変わらず全世界の不幸を背負った顔してんな。
Because he usually is.
うるさい。この顔は生まれつきだ。
Yeah, I'm just wondering what you guys are up to.
二人とも何をしに来た？
Yeah.
トリックはトリートってね。
I don't think it's Halloween.
はあ？
お菓子は間に合ってるからいたずらしに来たの。
Oh. What kind of trick is this?
Axel?
Caramia and Kyrie came out to see what's going on. Immediately understanding the situation, Caramia grabbed Elise by the arm and dragged her behind him.
お嬢さんは危ないから下がってな。
Okay. I'm worried about Axel, but...
She looked towards the front door from behind Caramia. Axel collapsed near Hansel. It didn't seem like they'd been able to get to him right away. Now, hurry!
Oh, okay.
後先考えないバカはこれだから困ります。
Gretel clicked her tongue at how composed Kyrie was.
同会男。今日があんたの命日よ。
Oh?
ワンパターンな襲撃、ご苦労様です。
What do you have planned? Grabbing a shotgun from its mountings on the wall, Kyrie pulled a handful of shells from the adjacent phase and skillfully loaded the weapon with his practiced hands. After handing it to Caramia, he repeated the process to arm himself in turn.
尻拭いをするスカーレットの身になってみろってんだ。
Oh yeah, that's true. Scarlet always has to clean up after those two because they're always making messes.
うるさいわね。あんたたちに関係ないでしょ。
So what are you doing this for? Just for kicks and giggles?
平気平気。負けて帰らなければ大丈夫だからな。
アウェーで勝てると思ってんのか？お前は本当にポジティブだな。ま、後ろ向きなやつよりいいけどさ。
今の私の悪口よね。
Of course it was, Gretel.
許さない。皆殺しにしてやるわ。
Gretel pulled out a hand grenade with one hand, threading a finger from her opposite hand through the loop of the pin. I wish she'd give that I'd kill you all thing a rest. But before she could throw it, Caramia had closed the distance between them, his hand clamped around hers. When did you... Don't underestimate us beasts, Gretel. With a quick chop of his hand onto her wrist, the grenade fell harmlessly to the floor. He kicked it behind and away from him with his heel, straight into Kyrie's outstretched hand a few meters away. My grenade! We're confiscating this because it's too dangerous. Kyrie checked to make sure the pin was still in place before dropping it into his pocket. The dangerous object now confiscated, he took aim at Hansel and fired without hesitation. Whoa, isn't firing out of the blue like that kind of unsportsmanlike? Oh, the accusation of unsportsmanlike conduct cuts me so deeply coming from someone who just showed up without a warning to assault us. You're not going to die anyway, so just take a couple of shots. No thanks. Gretel! Bring out the emergency backup. Wait, what emergency backup? In response to her call, the bird on her shoulder spread its wings and flew into Caramia's face. What? Don't underestimate me either, bedhead. With Caramia distracted, Gretel twisted herself out of his grip. Her hand flew back into the same bag she'd drawn her grenade from. Well, bye-bye. The entire area was engulfed in a bright burst of light as a tremendous bang echoed throughout the halls. Without a chance to prepare himself, Caramia could only stumble back, dazed and deafened. Stun grenade? A stun grenade? Well, it appears the enemy has retreated. Oh, why don't you sit down? How are you still okay? He turned toward the sound of Curious voice, still rubbing his eyelids. I predicted this would happen. Curie caught Caramia by his shoulder as they stumbled by, stepping onto his superior's foot and pulling him towards the floor. Whoa! Still dazed, Caramia just fell down on the floor. Silly lion, fall down, go boom. Look, just sit down and wait until your eyes adjust. You're just going to cause more trouble if you stumble around blind. Ow! If you're going to do it, at least be nice about it. I'm sorry, I don't know how to go easy on people. He chuckled and then walked over to Axel at an easy pace. Axel, you're not that badly hurt, are you? He looked down at him on the floor, not even deigning to crouch over him for a closer inspection of his wound. Yeah. Axel lay face up, his left hand on his stomach. His glove was stained with fresh blood. Oh, I'm fine. How can you be fine? You got badly hurt. And you got damage in your stomach area and probably internal bleeding and all that jazz. You're not fine. We need to take you to the clinic. Even though you still can't see. Then, I refuse. Why do I have to take care of Axel? Kyrie? Yes? I wasn't asking for your opinion. Axel! Oh my, how convenient. I guess it is. I'll take him to the clinic. Axel, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. How can you be fine? You got all this. You're hurt. Oh, what is with these people? But you're bleeding so much. It's just a little blood. Just have to stop the bleeding and I'll be fine. You really don't look okay. I'm going to call Dr. Crow. Huh? You really don't. She really must be worried about you to run off like that. Don't you smirk at me like that. It is disgusting. She could just leave me be. No, I can't. I hope I got him to there okay. But we'll just check in with Mr. Caramia. He'll probably tell me something, right? After she finished watering the plants, she sat down on the cottage porch and sighed. I'm so glad Axel's okay, but... Okay, how the heck is he okay? What the... Didn't he get hurt? Oh my gosh. Wow. The clear blue sky stood in stark contrast to the white fog about her heart. I can't believe he was attacked like that. Why the long face, Signorina? Mr. Caramia. Caramia smiled warmly and sat down next to Elise. Did something happen? It's about Axel. Axel? He's... About what happened when Hansel and Gretel attacked him. Oh. That. What about it? I wasn't fighting with them, but they just attacked like that without notice. Did something happen to trigger it? You might not have any personal issues with them, but it's different for us. Us? Yes, Ozmafia.
オズとグリムはそうだな。仲は良くも悪くもないな。スカーレットは友好的で、ヘンゼルとグレーテルは敵対的。だからプラスマイナスゼロだ。ヘンゼルとグレーテルを分けて考えるならマイナスかもしれないけどな。
That's true.
この町にはもっと危険な奴らがいる。それに比べれば可愛いもんだよ。
Honestly, I'd say that's pretty scary. I wouldn't say that it's cute. It just happened so fast. I thought we were getting along. We were talking normally, then all of a sudden... It's so scary. I'll keep you safe. I promise. I'm going to keep everyone safe, you included. Caramia set his hand on Elise's shoulder and pulled her towards him. He bent over slightly, bringing his face towards hers to reassure her. So don't look so sad. I can't stand to see you sad.
Mr. Caramia.
It'd be nice if every day were full of nothing but nice things, but that's something I can't promise for this town, let alone for the entire land. To us, Oz, the other Familia are our enemies, not friends or comrades. I'm not telling you to hate them, but never forget that. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to be seeing more unprovoked attacks like that. Good day.
Oh, Mr. Scarlet, hello.
Oh, this is the first time we've seen him since that whole kerfuffle at the dress store. And the main Elise here found out that Scarlet was a guy because she thought that he was a girl. I think this is the next interaction. I don't think we've seen him since, right? Yeah, we haven't seen him since. I need to see Kyrie. Can you tell him I'm here?
Of course, Mr. Scarlet.
Also, I have a request.
Request, Mr. Scarlet?
Could you just stop calling me Mr. Scarlet?
Why, why is that?
Because it's an annoying reminder.
A reminder?
Of when you said you thought I was a girl.
You still remember that?
You forgot?
Of course I didn't, Mr. Scarlet.
Miss Elise.
I know you're a boy now, and I kind of figured you'd be happy if I made clear that I knew by calling you Mr. all the time. No?
No. I'm thankful that you understand me now. But when you call me Mr., all it does is remind me of that instance, so I'd prefer if you call me something else.
Something else? How about...
Scar. That sounds manly.
Scar? I guess I can't do anything right. Then, Sir Scarlet. How do you like Sir Scarlet?
Honestly, I prefer you just went back calling me Scarlet.
Okay then, Scarlet. I'll go up and tell Mr. Curie that you're here.
Thank you. Sir Scarlet. Sir Scarlet. I can't have her call me that in front of other people, but it sounds so nice and manly. Oh, if it isn't Scarlet. Mr. Caramia. Today. Oh, you had a meeting with Curie, don't you? Early as always, I see. Naturally. Don't you hate it when people make you wait? I guess. Well, I'm sure that if you keep Curie waiting, he'll never let you live it down. I'm a little disappointed, actually. I really would have had to negotiate with you, Mr. Caramia. There are a lot of things I like to do myself, but he won't let me handle money-related negotiations. Just play nice with him? Yeah, guess I'll have to. Oh, because the whole bit with Hansel and Gretel coming over.
Excuse me. Where's Mr. Curie?
すぐに戻ると言って出て行った。
Oh, I guess I'll just leave his tea here.
Ah.
You must have a really hard job, Scarlet.
何のことだ?
Well, there was that incident with Hansel and Gretel last week.
ああ、そういう意味か。
Mm-hmm.
君が思っているほど大変じゃない。ヘンゼルとグレーテルの暴走は今に始まったことではないから。
Oh gosh, have they been doing this for a while?
数ある仕事の一つに過ぎない。
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, Scarlet sure has good head on his shoulders. Well, keep up the good work.
言われなくても精一杯努力している。
私としては頑張られると困りますけどね。
Oh, hi, Curie.
Mr. Curie.
Curie motioned for her to take a seat, giving her permission to stay. She looked at the two of them, then took a seat next to Curie.
損害分ちょうどの額で納得する私だと思いますか？
I think that's his hope.
というと
What are you thinking of?
新しいオブジェが欲しいと思っていたところなんです。あと私の部屋の観葉植物も。
But usually when you're trying to sort out the money situation and everything else, isn't it supposed to go towards the familia and not for an individual person? Or am I misunderstanding things?
待て、観葉植物って何？
Yeah,
僕たちが払う金を個人的なことに使うつもりか？
it sounds like he is.
賠償金をどう使おうとこちらの勝手でしょう？
Yes, but
それはそうだが、私物を買うのはどうかと思う。
yeah.
いいんですよ。資産管理も私の仕事のうちですので。
Honestly, I'd say that's Mr. Curie for you. It's totally like him.
Well, that's Mr. Curie for you.
That's him. Are you going to let him get away with this? You're just going to stand there silently while this travesty of justice occurs before your eyes.
Well,
That's all she can do. After all, she's just a guest. As the second in command of Familia Oz, there isn't a person in this estate who can question me.
not even Mr. Caramia?
Wow, I'm shocked. While Caramia may be able to best me in a contest of strength, he doesn't stand a chance against me in a contest of words.
That's true.
Poor Mr. Caramia. My, our idiot line must be past his prime if he's getting pity from a little boy. Well, the reason for that pity is... Wait a minute. Don't call me little boy. What do you expect for me to call you? You aren't exactly big. Oh? Yes, I see.
What's wrong, Mr. Curie?
Miss Elise, please stand over there. And you too, Scarlet. Just, what are you trying to do? Curie was the last to stand up. He walked over to them and then crossed his arms, seemingly deep in thought. Then he tugged at the two of them until they were standing back to back. Oh, he's trying to measure us. As I suspected, Miss Elise is indeed taller.
What?
You're lying. I'm not. Would you prefer if I brought it to a mirror so you can see for yourself? No, thanks. I think the reality of it would be too shocking. But, no, I should be bigger. Right, Miss Elise? You'll get taller.
You'll get taller.
Huh?
You may be really tiny now, but I'm sure you'll get bigger eventually. Keep your chin up and keep at it.
Oh dear, Elise. I think he's done growing. At least that's my impression for right now.
Cheer up, Scarlet.
Are you trying to be mean?
Huh?
How am I supposed to be cheerful right after you called me tiny?
I'm sorry.
What's the problem? I certainly enjoyed Miss Elise's off-the-mark words of encouragement. Well, I didn't. Oops. I'm pissing off everybody here. Oh gosh, I'm pissing off everyone. On to the next week.
I wonder what Mr. Caramia is doing today.
I almost said Mr. Curie. I'm telling Curie too much. He was nowhere to be seen in the office.
Maybe he's reading in his room.
It is possible that he could have gone into town, but she decided to head up to his room on a gut feeling.
The door's ajar.
She stopped in front of Caramia's door and glanced inside.
Oh, he is in.
Is he reading?
Mr. Caramia. Huh? He isn't responding.
She went up to him to take a closer look when...
Oh, he fell asleep with the book still in his hands. He was reading after all. Mr. Caramia has turned into Axel, huh?
He'd been wearing his glasses when he nodded off. She was surprised at just how much the small change altered his overall appearance. He groaned a bit, stirring as he woke. After a final firm squeeze of his eyelids, his eyelashes fluttered as he slowly opened his eyes.
なんだ誰かと思えばお嬢さんか
No, I was just watching your sleeping face. Just watching your sleeping face, my dude.
I came to see what you were doing. I was wondering if you were reading again.
それはタイミングが悪かったな読書は半時前に中断した
Because you got sleepy?
そうだ字を読んでいてゆっくりと夢の世界に入っていくその
But it doesn't hurt your back to sleep in a chair like that? You should really go to bed if you want to sleep.
そうだな熟睡するならそっちの方がいい昼寝にはもってこいの時間だ一緒に寝るかお嬢さん
I'm fine.
そうか遠慮しなくていいのに
Sleep tight. He must be tired from all that work he does every day. I'm about to leave anyway. Sleep tight, Mr. Caramia.
Oh wait, Signorina,
Yes?
this is for you.
A notebook?
It's more of a diary, really. I bought it at the stationery shop recently. If you like it, you can have it.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it for you after all.
Thank you very much. I'll take very good care of it.
Don't just take care of it, use it, alright? Make a point to write down the things you do every day. It might not bring your old memories back, but I think it'd be good so you can at least record the new ones that you're making so you can't lose them. Like waking up in the hallway, meeting us, and so on.
Even the moment you gave me this diary?
Yeah, I'd be honored if you wrote about that. When you run low on pages, let me know. I can buy you another one anytime.
Okay, thank you so much for everything.
It's my pleasure. Well, good night, Elise.
Good night.
Alright.
I'm so happy to be able to go out with everyone on a weekday like this.
Unlike Caramia and Axel, I do not have a surplus of free time. Kyrie. Stop acting like you're the only one who's busy. But it's true. Remind me again who went to bed early even though he was supposed to be working through the night? What? Are you stupid? Work isn't something one should waste time on. Quite the opposite, in fact. Getting as much work done in as little time as possible is ideal. In the time it takes an idiot lion like yourself to finish one document, I've completed 10 or 20. You should really be getting down on your hands and knees and thanking me, not complaining. This behavior is just deplorable.
They've started fighting again.
Please don't fight.
Please don't fight.
I'm not doing anything as uncouth as fighting. I'm simply using words to try to persuade this yowling lion. But more importantly, Miss Elise,
Yes?
why don't you leave these two to their own devices and come along with me? Hey, Kyrie.
But the four of us are supposed to be going out together today.
No need to keep those plans. Axel can keep Caramia company and the two of us can... If Kyrie will do, you should spend some time with me instead, Signorina. Caramia wrapped his arm around Elise's shoulder and started pulling her away from Kyrie.
Mr. Caramia?
Shh, just play along for a bit.
But what about Kyrie and Axel?
They'll follow along if we try to lose them.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Oh, Kyrie mentioned it, but we really weren't fighting. He pulled his arm off Elise, stretching his limbs out wide as he let out a huge yawn. With that out of his system, he carefully picked the last traces of sleep from his eyes with the tip of his finger.
But the words you were exchanging earlier were pretty fierce. It really seemed like a fight, to me, at least.
Caramia shrugged, completely unperturbed. That's just how it is with us. If every little exchange counted as a fight, then just about every conversation Curie and I have must be fights. For us, that's just a little verbal sparring.
Verbal sparring. It's just that you were making such a pained face, Mr. Caramia. I was sure it would come to blows any minute.
Like that would happen. If I started throwing punches at everything as little as that, I'd be out of hands pretty quick. I mean, sure, I do feel a little angry for the moment, but Curie and I don't hold it against each other for each other later. Don't worry your pretty little head over it, Signorina.
All right.
Sir, please don't go on ahead without us.
Sorry, I just wanted to take a little detour.
Detour?
Yeah, so Signora and I can have a private chat.
Private chat? I don't like the sound of that. Wonder what sort of thing Elise wouldn't be able to tell me about.
Mr. Caramia.
Oh well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I was telling her about how the cream puffs at the store over there are really great. Right, Elise?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Cream puffs. Personally, I think the shop on the back street has better ones.
You really know your stuff, Axel.
My word, if you're in the presence of a lady, but all you two can talk about is food. Caramia, I prefer pumpkin flavor. We weren't actually planning to buy anything. Strawberry for me. I said I'm not buying anything.
Mr. Caramia and Mr. Curie really are back on having more normal conversations. Maybe they weren't really fighting back there.
What flavor would you like, Signorina?
Huh?
Cream puffs. It looks like I'm treating everyone. I'll buy some for you too. What one would you like? Oh, I guess you can't pick a flavor without knowing what they have. Axel, take us to that shop you were just talking about. Understood.
Now, let's go, Signorina. Okay. And Mr. Caramia, where are we headed again?
Today, to the forest near the clinic. Is your name Caramia? I didn't know we were going to the forest. Of course you didn't. I just made a change of plans. Now, everyone, shall we?
Oh, please wait, Mr. Curie.
What should we do, sir? We'll follow him. Curie does whatever he wants anyway. He really must enjoy himself every day like that. Yeah, Curie is just a piece of work.
Huh? Isn't that...
Who'd I run into? Oh! Hansel, Gretel, and Ande?
Ande and Greta.
I guess they're causing trouble today. It seems they never tire of such activities. Oh, when will they learn? Shall I be going, Signorina?
Going?
Okay, what are they doing exactly? Attacking each other?
Are we really going to leave them like that?
当然だ。僕らが入ればさらにややこしくなる。
True.
あいつらにとっちゃあれも遊びのうちなんだよ。
As they watched, a fresh volley of grenades flew through the air. Second leaders, everything in their paths was leveled in a rippling cacophony of explosions.
This seems a little bit much to be a game.
ヘンゼル、グレーテル、街中で暴れるんじゃない。
Thank you, Scarlet, the voice of reason.
この間の賠償さえ終わってないんだ。僕の仕事を増やさないでくれ。
Oh, jeez.
問題ないない。アンデルセンを倒せばオールオッケーっしょ。
アンデルセン領を手に入れれば賠償金なんてすぐ払えるもの。
I don't think that's gonna work for you.
簡単に言ってるけど、この状況じゃ勝つことは無理だ。
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be successful.
スカーレットが加勢してくれたら平気っしょ。
僕は加わる気はない。
育児なし。その銃は見せかけなの。
Ooh. I'm surprised they're speaking back to Scarlet like that. Well, Scarlet's not really the Dawn, and I think all three of them are on the same level. So maybe they feel that's easy for them to talk back to him that way.
なんと言われようが、僕は加勢するつもりはない。
アンデたちが優勢だ。今日がグリムの命日だな。命日だなんて難しい言葉。バカのくせによく知ってたわね。
Mm-hmm.
なんだと、アンデのスペシャルショットで燃やし尽くしてやる。
グレーテル、そこから離れろ。
分かってるわよ。
What is she doing?
関係ない争いを見てたって面白くないだけだ。行こう、お嬢さん。
Yeah, we better head out. Huh?
Wasn't there just...
おい、どこへ行くんだ。
Oh, okay, where am I running off to?
The smell of gunpowder here is so strong. I have to be careful.
She crept through the ruins, her eyes darting back and forth as she took in her surroundings.
I'm pretty sure it was around here.
She bent down and grabbed a large wooden board that had clearly seen better days. It was much heavier than she had thought. It took all of her strength to pull it up and away. Oh gosh! There's a kid? In all that? Holy heck.
I knew it. I thought someone was here. It's dangerous. Let's get out of here together.
ダメ。怖くて動けないの。
Oh jeez. Poor little kid.
That's fine. I'll carry you out of here, so...
いい盾。見つけた。
Oh no.
Huh?
Before she could react any further, Gretel had her in an arm lock.
お姉ちゃん。町の人間じゃないんだから、死んだって平気よね。
Oh jeez. Yeah, that's true. I don't belong to any family or anything.
うっとうしい
I'm
あの
just
矢の
collateral
盾にな
damage
り
at
な
this
さい。
point.
Shield?
アンデの矢を舐めるな。
No thank you. A stun gun shot cut off any further dialogue. The shot had come from Scarlet. He was holding his rifle, glaring at Gretel with a faint hint of fury in his eyes.
双方、武器をしまってくれ。グレーテル、彼女を離すんだ。
なんでいいところなのに。
Yeah, I wanted to get out of here. Thank you very much, Scarlet. Gretel, you scare me way too much.
そうだそうだ。邪魔をするな、スカーレット。
グリムとアンデルセンだけの問題なら、僕だって目をつむる。だけど、彼女はオズの保護下にある。
Yeah.
巻き込めば、ただじゃ済まなくなる。
Thing is, though, I was also in the wrong for jumping in there, too.
だからやめてくれ。やめないものは、この銃で撃つ。
今のうちに。
グレーテル、君もだ。僕は、必要なら仲間だって撃てる。
Oh, wow. You would do that, really? Scarlet put his rifle on his back and grabbed at the holster at his hip. He pulled out a large, dark gray magnum, which seemed inappropriately large for his small stature. No one dared disobey him, and calm soon returned to the area. Oh boy. That was scary. Again, I still think that Elise shouldn't have been going in there in the first place. Yeah, I do understand. Yeah, there was a little kid there. Kid was scared and trying to help them out, but at the same time, scary stuff. Oh boy, Mr. Caramia, do you have to say something? Signorina, are you in?
Mr. Caramia.
Sorry for barging in so late at night. I didn't wake you, did I?
No, you didn't. What's wrong?
I'm about to head out, but there's something I absolutely need to speak with you about before I did. It's about that little tiff with the Grimms and the Andersons earlier.
ごめんな、お嬢さん。
Why are you apologizing, Mr. Caramia?
俺が助けてやれなかったことが悔しいんだ。そばにいなければ守れるものも守れないっていうのに。
Well, you didn't know that I was going to do something stupid like run off anyway. Don't worry about that, please. I was in the wrong for going somewhere and so dangerous.
そうだとしても、俺がそばにいればお嬢さんの腕を掴むことができた。やめろと制止することができた。それを思えば悔やんでも悔やみきれない。その身を預かっている以上、俺にはお嬢さんの身を守る義務があるのに。
Is that because you're the Don?
どれだけカッコつけても実行できなきゃ意味ないよな。
Protect me next time. Then, protect me next time.
Next time?
Yeah, it'd probably be best if you didn't have another opportunity, but should something like that happen again, make sure you protect me then. No, wait. Would you do the honor of protecting me?
Of course. I won't make the same mistake twice. I'll protect you for sure, Signorina. I'm the one who decided to place you under Oz's protection, Signorina. I won't break my promise.
Thank you very much, Mr. Caramia. You're like a knight in shining armor.
A knight?
Yes, I read about one in the book you lent me recently. The knight put his life on the line to protect the things he cared about. For his beloved family, his hometown, and his pride. Family to you would be the familia. Your hometown is like the Oz territory. See how you're kind of like him?
I think the term knight would fit someone more straight-laced like our feline friend. But maybe that's something I aspire to. Sorry for keeping you so long. I better be going.
Work?
Yeah, it'll involve a lot of drinking too.
Sounds like fun.
It's not fun at all. I spend the whole time staring at reports and stuff.
I'm just jealous you get to go out at night.
Oh, I have to stay in. Really? Well, I can't bring you out this time because it's work-related, but I'll bring you out with me some other time.
Really?
Yeah, look forward to it. Yay! I'll get to go out. I wonder where he's going. I'm guessing probably a bar. Again, why is it usually when I get into games, something has to revolve around a bar and drinking? I don't know. Elise, are you up?
Axel? What's wrong? It's so early.
Were you sleeping?
Still? The sun isn't even up yet.
Oh, I guess you're right. I'm on the night shift so often, I guess my idea of normal is a little off. I'm sorry for waking you up like this, but could you come with me? Someone's here to see you.
To see me?
Who? Thank you for coming, Signorina.
Mr. Caramia.
Caramia was sitting on the sofa. As Elise moved in the room, however, someone else clapped her on the shoulder. Morning, Elise, baby. Sorry for dropping in at this hour.
Hansel? Scarlet? Greta? Are they the people to see me?
Yes, it does appear to be the case. Caramia was the last to enter the room, carrying a teacup. He wasn't even remotely tense as he yawned and took a seat on the armrest next to Caramia. Would you care to take a seat? I'm fine. We don't plan to stay long. I see. Well, Miss Elise, please sit down.
Okay. What about you, Axel?
Axel shook his head instead, pointedly leaning against a selection of wall bristling with hanging weapons. He kept his eyes fixed on the members of the Familia Grim. After a brief moment of silence, Scarlet called Elise's name. She jumped and straightened in her seat at the sound. Oh, okay. That's true. I shouldn't have been there in the first place.
わかったわよ。バカみたいにフラフラと飛び込んできたあんたを利用しようとして悪かったわね。
Well, you don't mince words.
おい、そんな言い方ないだろ。
うるさいわね。ちゃんと謝ったわ。これでいいでしょ。
I was hoping for a better attitude, though.
私、もう帰る。
グレーテル。すまない。
Oh, no.
ごめんな。あいつ今日はイライラデーみたいでさ。
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
グレーテルはいつもああだろ。
今日は一段とってこと。ここに来るのだってずーっと嫌がってたんだぜ。スカーレットに一日中説得されてやっと来たんだ。そこんとこ評価してもらいたいな。
Wow, that much convincing?
It took him an entire day?
ああ、グレーテルは頑固だから。
説得するなら双子のヘンゼルの方が適任なんじゃないか。
それは無理な話かも。俺グレーテルにはやりたいことやらせてあげたいし。
Oh. So you don't try to keep her on the straight and narrow, you just encourage her.
無茶してんなとは思うけど、怒る気にはなれないっつうか、悪ふざけには参加したいっつうか。
Because if you did try to stop her, you'll be involved in the pranks too, and you'd probably get hurt, and you didn't want that, right?
でも巻き込んじゃいけないってのは学習したからさ。次は気をつける。
Well, at least somebody learned.
しかし意外だったな。スカーレットが銃を撃つなんてさ。
Since she was up already, she decided to join them for breakfast. She nodded to Axel as he took his usual seat before turning to watch Caramia's back as he cooked.
はい、予想外でした。
Was it that unusual?
ああ、あいついつも銃を持ってる割にはめったに撃たないんだよな。
赤いローブも敵を威嚇するために身につけていると聞いている。
Kyrie, who was sitting next to Elise, giggled, his gaze still resting on the newspaper in his hands.
狙撃者にしては目立ちすぎる衣装ですしね。
Yeah, because usually for a sniper, you'd want to try to blend into your surroundings rather than, you know, totally standing out. But honestly, I don't think Scarlet really needed to apologize.
Scarlet didn't need to apologize, though.
Caramia turned towards the table, still holding a frying pan full of sizzling sausages.
He didn't personally do anything wrong. In fact, I should be thanking him for saving me.
That's just the kind of relationship they have.
Relationship?
Hansel and Gretel cause trouble, and Scarlet cleans up after them. That's how it's always been and always will be. Caramia took a moment to transfer the finished sausages onto a plate. Oh boy. After cracking a handful of eggs to fry in the leftover grease, he resumed his explanation. So, don't worry about that now. You don't need to feel guilty, Signorina. Yes, they're compensating us for it, so I'm quite happy. Who cares about that? The important thing is that Elise is safe. Yeah, what Axel said. Can't buy back someone's life. I wish the four of us could always eat together like this. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be very nice indeed. Oh gosh, another day. Or rather, another week. More Caramia!
Scarlet must really have it rough.
Rough?
Yes, he has to resolve all the problems Familia Grimm causes, right?
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Her shoulders slumped in sympathy for Scarlet's troubles.
I feel so bad for him. He has to deal with all this stuff that isn't even his fault.
You feel bad for him, huh? That's his job, so I don't see what the big deal is.
But still, I feel sorry for him. I wonder if he has time for himself.
Time for himself, huh? Caramia closed the book he was reading and put his glasses down on the table, uncrossing and recrossing his legs as he turned to face her. Why are you so worried about him, Signorina?
You're not, Mr. Caramia?
Caramia shrugged without a trace of hesitation. That's his business. I don't feel any need to sympathize with him. More importantly, he's not part of our familia. I have absolutely no intention of meddling, not as long as I'm the dawn of hostile familia.
Oh.
なあ、お嬢さん。一つ質問なんだが。
Oh, what's the question?
お嬢さん、スカーレットのことが。
Oh!
What do you mean?
そのまんまの意味だよ。男として好きなのかと聞いている。
Is somebody jealous? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know if I like him or not yet, but is it bad to want someone else to be happy? Happy? Yes. I'm not sure what happiness is to Scarlet, though. But to me, Scarlet doesn't look very happy right now. So I figured things must be hard for him. Signorina.
まあ、お嬢さんがどう思うのかは、それはお嬢さんの自由だ。オズはその身を預かっているだけで、お嬢さんはファミリーの一員ではない。スカーレットに限らず、他のファミリーのやつと親しくしようが問題ないだろう。けれど、個人的にはそうしてほしくないんだよな。
Personally?
ああ、うまく言えないんだが、スカーレットのことを話すお嬢さん。
You don't feel uneasy, you feel jealous. Just say it.
お嬢さんをこの屋敷に留めておくべきじゃないんじゃないかって。
Are you suggesting that I leave?
あ、いや、そうじゃない。すまない。言い方が悪かったな。
Yeah, the different phrasing probably better.
俺が言いたいのはだな。お嬢さんはここにいて楽しいかってことだ。オズ以外に住みたい場所があるなら、ここは退屈だろうって思ってさ。
Caramia apologized for saying something strange, scratching his head apologetically. Oh boy. I think Caramia is jealous. I don't think he really has much to worry about, though. Please! That voice. Huh? Is anyone home, please? Ande. Oh, Elise, perfect. Perfect? You look a bit dumb after all. Dumb? That's what I said. No, wait. What's wrong? Little match girl? Beat you? Ande sniffled, as if only barely able to hold back tears. Melissa doesn't seem like the kind of person who would do that. Snow? I don't think it's snowing. I guess I kinda do. Maybe. She rushed over to Elise. So, won't you buy some matches for me, little girl? My life depends on it. Ande? That's right. Mr. Caramia did give me a little spending money recently. Just wait right there, Ande. I'll get my purse. Thank you, little girl. She really is dumb. Oh, she is. She's so very, very dumb. I'm sorry.
謝れと言ったのではありません。私は説明を求めているのです。何ですか、このマッチの量は。屋敷を燃やすつもりですか？
Nope.
Of course not.
じゃあどうしたというのです？
おいおい、そんな言い方じゃ答えたくても答えられねえだろ。お嬢さん、絶対怒らないと誓うから原因を話してくれないか。
Well, I was kind.
Okay.
私は誓っていませんので怒るかもしれませんよ。
だからそういう態度はやめろって。
怯える彼女ってすごくそそられません？
You ass.
俺にはそんな変態じみた趣味はねえよ。キリエも回りくどいが怒らないって言ってるから話してほしい。
Okay. Well.
なるほど。アンデに売りつけられたというわけか。
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sorry to make you return these for me.
構わない。君の森は仕事のうちだ。
But didn't you say you had the day off?
それは確かに非番だった。君が外へ出るというのなら。
Oh, that sucks. I just screwed over Axel's day off because of this whole match situation. Damn it.
Is that like an order?
ああ、そうだ。
You have it pretty rough. Pretty tough.
そう思うなら、日々穏やかに生きてくれ。
At least I try, but Elise is dumb as a board, so it's not really gonna help much.
Okay, I will.
しかし、よりによってアンデか。無事返品できればいいんだが。
Oh, is she that stubborn?
Is Ende that stubborn?
Yeah, she's about as vicious as Kyrie.
Use Mr. Kyrie as your standard for that sort of thing?
Well, it's just easier to understand that way, isn't it? Kyrie is too evil to be a good baseline for comparison, though. I've never met someone more evil than him. Kyrie really is baffling.
I guess Axel really doesn't know how to deal with Mr. Kyrie.
More importantly, how did you buy these matches? You shouldn't have access to any money. I got money.
Well, Mr. Caramia gave me a little spending money recently.
Spending money?
Yeah, he said it's because I did the laundry.
Oh, you learned how to do laundry.
Yeah, I can finally be some use to you guys. Not like really bad spare baggage. Though laundry's all I can do. I can't cook like Mr. Caramia, and I'm not clever like Mr. Kyrie. And I'm not strong like you, Mr. Axel. I can't do anything useful.
I don't really mind. You are a guest after all. You aren't a member of our familia, so you really have no obligation to help us. That's why the Don gave you money, to repay you for your work.
Repay me for my work?
Yeah, if I'd done the same work, I likely wouldn't have been compensated. You're an outsider, so we have to compensate you for your services. I'm sure that's why you were paid.
An outsider, huh? When you put it that way, it makes me feel a little lonesome.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, I know. And I'm sorry. I just started trying to act like one of you on my own.
Well, I can't blame you for feeling that way. You've been with us for quite a while now. You're close enough to our familia that we can speak to each other like this comfortably. Maybe it's about time you start thinking about how you want to live in this town.
In this town, you mean?
No. Let's take care of more immediate problems like these matches. Now, let's get going. I don't have much of a way with words, so I'm not quite sure how much help I'll be, but I'll be right there with you. I wonder if we got rid of all the matches. Probably not, because, well, Axel's doesn't have a really great way of words, and let's face it, our main character's not very bright, so probably no luck at all. Caramia, please save us.
I still have so many left.
She had gone to the Andersons' territory to return the matches, but was ultimately a failure. She only managed to return a few boxes.
What am I going to do with all these?
Yeah, I'm stuck with these.
Mr. Caramia.
Oh, please. What can you do to help me get rid of these? What can we do? What can we do?
Mr. Caramia and Axel.
一人じゃ持ちきれなくてな。焼き芋を分けるって条件で手伝ってもらうことにした。
Oh.
Carry all these things. Wait, you're not actually going to burn all these books, are you?
ああ、マッチだけじゃ焼き芋は作れないだろ。
Well, I guess that is good tinder or stuff to help a fire to bake some potatoes, but really, books? Why not some branches or some twigs or something? You've got trees nearby, right? You crouched down on the ground, arranging some dried leaves around the pile of books before igniting them. Soon the entire stack was ablaze.
Well, yes, but once you burn them, you can never read them again.
分かってる。それが理解できないほどバカじゃないさ。読み尽くした本だから燃やしていいんだ。処分するいい機会だ。捨てられるものは捨てないと。
Oh, did she just manage to grab some books that Kyrie was not really interested in or something like that?
本はすぐに燃えてしまいます。念のため木炭を持ってきます。
Oh, great.
ありがとう。気が利くな。
Ah, that helps. That really does help. Thank you.
Oh boy. Are you sure about this?
なんだ、やけにこだわるな。
It's just, they're gone forever once you burn them. It feels like such waste.
かといって部屋にずっと溜め込むわけにはいかない。
Hmm.
古い本を処分すれば新しい本を入れるスペースが増える。いいことじゃねえか。
But why not bring the books to somewhere else, like not necessarily a bookstore, but maybe a library or a book exchange or something like that? Honestly, I still feel it's a waste though. But I guess you're right.
I guess you're right. If you never throw away anything, your room would be all full in no time.
Yeah, I know that, but it's still really hard. You crouch down again, poking the base of the fire with an iron poker. Elise followed suit. Makes me feel kind of sad as I've tried to get rid of them.
Do you regret burning them?
A little, I guess. Rereading a book brings back memories of the things I was doing or thinking last time I read it. That's true. Even if you already know how it ends, the story seems different. I guess it's one of the great things about reading in general. Once you get rid of them, you lose that. You have to push your memories out of the way to take in new information, and eventually you'll lose some of them. The thought just makes me feel sad.
Mr. Caramia.
That said, I already explained why I can't keep them in my room indefinitely. And thanks for giving me the chance to clean up, Elise.
Happy to be of service?
The potatoes smell delicious already. Actually, I think they're just about done. Elise, call Axel over.
Okay, what about Mr. Kyrie?
Well, you can try. I wouldn't want him to whine about being left out. Good luck. Oh boy. Oh boy.
ごめんください。
So, we haven't seen you in a long time. What's up?
Oh, so. You don't usually come by the mansion. What's the occasion?
ちょっと用があって。ここで一番偉い人ってカラカラだっけ？
Oh, Kara Kara?
今いる？
Yeah, let me get him for you.
待ってください。
What do you want, Kyrie?
あ、キリエ、こんにちは。
ごきげんよう。ねえ、一番偉いのはカラミアだと言いましたか？
That's because he's the Don. He's the most important.
言ったけど、違うの？
Of course, Kyrie is gonna say, yes, I'm the more important one.
いや、これだから森に住む田舎者は無知さにめまいがしそうです。
めまいって。
いいでしょう。オズファミリーの中で誰が一番偉いか。
You're gonna say that you are, right?
彼を執務室へ案内してください。
Okay.
ねえ、俺、キリエの変なスイッチ入れちゃった？
I don't know.
まあ、いっか。この屋敷、いつか入ってみたいなって思ってたんだ。
Really? I could have invited you over if you mentioned it.
頼んだってきっとダメって言われるよ。俺は無法者の集団、ウォールフ玩具の一員なんだから。
I know, but you're my friend. You really don't seem like it, so.
威厳がないんだろうなってちょっと悩んでる。
But honestly, I like the fact they're not intimidating.
さあ、 用意しましたよ。
That's
オズファミリーの輝ける歴史が綴られた記録です。
すごい厚さの本だな。こんなので殴られたら気絶するかも。
Because probably he's used it to knock somebody out on a couple of occasions.
試してみます？
Of course you'd say that.
遠慮しとく。
この記録を見れば、どれだけ私がファミリーの創設に貢献したか一目瞭然ですよ。
we can't look?
はい。この屋敷の構図について詳しくありますから、部外者には見せられません。
じゃあ、なんで用意したの？
見せびらかすためです。
Of course you did. That's Kyrie for you.
キリエ、ボスの居場所は？
あ、アクアクだ。
アクアク。
アクアクと呼ぶな。ボスはいないの？どうしてソウがいるんだ？
一番偉い人にちょっと用事があって。
そうったらひどいんですよ。カラミアが最も偉いなどと言うんです。
Yes, he is.
実際、カラミアさんは偉いだろ。
いいえ、どう考えても私です。
You wish.
何ですかそのふざけたため息は。
The most important person in Familia Oz is Mr. Caramia. It really is Mr. Caramia after all, isn't it?
What are you implying with that after all?
His smile is terrifying. Well, the most important...
The most important person?
No, I mean the members of Familia Oz.
Stop hesitating and come out with it already. If you're brave enough to finish the sentence, that is.
Uh-oh. Axie, Kyrie is sure scary.
Kyrie, you're being childish. Axel, be quiet. I'm trying to teach this ignorant girl about reality.
なんだこの人数。
Caramia, save us, please.
Mr. Caramia.
お前ら、遊ぶなら下で遊べよ。ここは遊び場じゃないぞ。
Thank you.
遊びに来たんじゃないよ。一番偉い人にことづてがあってきたんだ。
Does it have to be the most important person?
らしいよ。シーザーさんがそう言ってた。
Oh. What did Caesar say?
Mr. Caesar.
嫌な予感しかしないな。
Yeah, me too.
そう言わず聞いてよ。来週襲撃に行くから首を洗って待ってろ。だってさ。
Well, that's very kind of you that you're announcing your attack in advance.
Attack?
へえ。
そうか。
Aren't you surprised?
ああ。相手はシーザーだからな。
襲撃しそうな顔をしていますし、声を上げるほどでは。
Uh-huh.
シーザーぐらいなら特別な警備体制でなくても撃退できる。
Oh. It's kind of embarrassing to be the only one surprised by that.
けど、どうして伝えに来たんだ？あらかじめ言えば余計に不利になるだけだろ。
Yeah, one would think.
シーザーさんの言うことは絶対だから。
Oh, you don't even bother to question?
わからないけど。挑戦状みたいなのがかっこいいからじゃないですか。
But it's not a duel. It's an attack. Those are two separate things.
He did it because it's cool?
有言実行って感じで。シーザーさん、かっこつけなところあるし。あと、奇襲したらとんでもない目に遭うことも学習したんじゃないかな。
Oh.
いくら襲っても無駄だということも学習してほしいですね。
Well, that's everything. Thanks for coming all this way, so.
It's so weird to hear that from you after I just told you we were going to attack you.
I guess it is.
I'm glad I came over today.
Because you got to deliver Mr. Caesar's message?
No, not that. I'm glad I got to see how much fun you're having here. I mean, I'm normally down by the towers, so I usually only see you when you're eating. I'm so happy I got to see another side of you.
I wonder if they'd mind if you came over to hang out, so... Mr. Caramia and the others didn't seem to dislike you.
I don't think so. When I'm over here, Mr. Caesar's all alone. Even if everyone else thinks he's no big deal, he's an important person to me. So I just can't come over here whenever.
So...
But, now this stays between us, but personally, I don't want Mr. Caesar to catch you. I'm not confident I could save you right in front of Mr. Caesar, so just make sure you let the people here handle it. I'm happy as long as you're safe. Okay, Elise? Oh, Elise So's on our side. Although, Mr. Caesar's rather worrisome. More Caramia! More Caramia!
Are you heading out now, Mr. Caramia?
Yeah, for a bit.
You seem really busy. Good luck with work.
Oh, no. It's not for work.
No?
Well, I guess it's been long enough. Would you care to join me?
Oh! Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the idea of you going out at night, but I think it's fine if you're with me. Would you like to go for a little nighttime stroll around town every once in a while?
Yes!
Alright, let's get going. Yay! We're going out! Yay! Should be fun.
It's so dark.
Well, the sun's gone down.
That's not quite what I meant. It's just so much quieter than it is during the day.
It's not quite midnight yet, but it is very late. All children and good citizens are fast asleep.
You're not a good citizen, Mr. Caramia?
You could say that. I'm biologically inclined to be more fit at night. Alright, we're here. Come in, Elise. Where are we going? Oh! It is a bar! Yay! We're gonna get drunk.
This is...
Have you ever been here before? No, you wouldn't have. If you had, that would have been a serious issue. After taking a quick look over the bar, he took a seat at the counter. He beckoned her over, having her sit next to him. This is the bar. I come here a lot with Kyrie and the others. Well, not so much the others. Axel doesn't drink.
Really?
Yeah, he gets a bit funny after one sip. When he's drunk, his behavior gets really disturbing.
He must be really bad if you're scared, Mr. Caramia.
Oh, is he a rowdy drunk?
I'd like to see what that is like someday.
No, you don't. You really don't want to. I'm not kidding. Those people are scary.
How scary is he?
How scary?
Like, is he scary enough to make Mr. Kyrie angry? Kyrie angry?
Well, good question. Kyrie is kind of an indifferent category. How should I put it? You know how Kyrie never says exactly what he means, but you can usually understand what he's trying to say anyway? He relentlessly attacks with logic, not letting you escape. That's how Kyrie works. But Axel is the opposite when he's drunk. It's like getting punched in the back of the head. He's not only completely unreasonable, but he's impossible to control.
I can't imagine it at all.
I'm not sure if there's any way I could explain it. He's just completely different from how he usually is.
Now that just makes me even more curious.
Being curious is all well and good, but don't get him drunk, okay? I'm not kidding about this.
Just how crazy is Axel when he's drunk?
Oh, we should order something. I'll have a gin and tonic, I think. Would you like a soft drink, Signorina?
Soft?
He slid a menu over to her and tapped a drawing of a glass of milk with his finger. Yeah, that's what they call drinks with no alcohol in them. I doubt you're as much of a problem drunk as Axel, but it'd be bad if something happened. Oh, I want to drink alcohol, but I'm supposed to choose good points. Ah, poop.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Good. Pick whatever you like. From this selection, of course, he said, bringing his face close to hers with a smile.
Okay, how about this?
All right, got it. Bartender, order up. I was just looking for you, sir. Oh. Hello, mister. Yeah. Yehudi? Skipping out on work. She turned around to find a jovial man standing behind her. His name was Yehudi, and he was one of Axel's subordinates. So what if I am? I need to borrow you for a sec to talk to you about something. Talk to me about something? Yeah, I'll make it real quick, I promise. Oh.
Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Grazie. I'll be right back. Don't you move a muscle.
Okay, got it.
Elise smiled and watched Caramia leave. The two men slipped out the door.
I can't believe Mr. Caramia still has work this late.
She slouched forward on the counter. Her eyes naturally settled on something in front of her.
Alcohol.
The drink Caramia had ordered. No! Oh, jeez. We're going to see a little girl. We're going to see a girl drunk, aren't we? Countless bubbles danced around in the liquid, sending a lime bobbing up and down on the surface.
I want to drink it.
She knew she was about to do something she shouldn't, but that only made her heart race more. All of Caramia's warnings had only made her even more curious.
He'll never try out if I just try a little.
With that half-baked excuse, she found herself reaching for the glass. Signorina! Yeah, she's a sleepy drunk. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Caramia. I love you because you're so nice, Mr. Caramia.
Oh boy.
ほら、お嬢さんの部屋に到着だ。朝までゆっくり眠るんだぞ。
Don't
あ、
don't leave.
ダメって。あのな。いいか、お嬢さん。部屋に男をとどまらせるのはまずいぞ。昼間ならともかく、今は夜だ。誘ってるって思われるぜ。
I wanna stay with you, Mr. Caramia. Alcohol.
お酒はあ、頭ん中じゃまだ酒場にいる設定なんだな。お嬢さんに酒を与えちゃいけないことはよくわかった。
One drink till left off. One sip till left off this night.
No, don't go. I love you, Mr. Caramia.
何なんですかこの子は。服の袖をしっかり掴まれちゃ帰れないし、仕方ない。
Oh boy. Yep, she's one drink till left off. Oh boy.
I wonder what business Mr. Caramia has to take care of.
Beats me. There's no reason I should know. You can find out once we get to the meeting.
Well, of course.
Warm afternoon rays of light fell from the sky. Elise and Axel were making their way down the main street toward the tower as Caramia had called for them. Oh.
What's wrong, Mr. Axel?
Axel didn't respond. Instead, he crouched down where he stood. He picked a piece of paper off the ground and stood back up. It's trash. I wonder who threw it away, he said, tossing it into a nearby garbage can.
There is even a garbage can right there.
Yeah, I can't imagine someone who'd pollute their own territory.
Are you something of a neat freak, Axel? I mean, you prefer things to be clean, right?
Isn't clean better than dirty?
Yeah?
So, in other words, yes.
Oh, I get it.
No.
Don't say no before you even hear what I'm going to say.
Well, I'm just telling you ahead of time. Your conjecture is wrong. Well, try me.
How should I say this now? I guess I was just wondering if you liked picking up trash, Axel. Why are you sighing?
Never mind. Let's get going. Mr. Caramia is waiting for us. Signorina, Axel, over here.
Mr. Caramia, and...
Good afternoon. Please don't just stand there and stare at me. It's creepy.
What a surprise. I wasn't expecting to find you here too, Mr. Kyrie.
Oh, did I forget to mention it? Caramia, were you trying to exclude me? You're the absolute worst. I've misjudged you. Of course not. I just forgot to tell the Signorina. You two must be thirsty. Order whatever you like. It's on me.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll have a double cappuccino. You can get your own damn drink.
A festival hosted by Familia Oz.
Indeed, it's a fair bit smaller in scale than the beauty pageant, but it is an event. An event is an event. Honestly, that sounds like a lot of work.
Hosting events like that sounds like a lot of work.
We've done it many times before, so I'm quite used to it. Though, it doesn't cease to be an annoyance. Is there anything you don't find annoying? You just seem to find everything annoying or hateful. Is there something you don't feel that way about?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
Well, I certainly don't find teasing and tormenting people annoying. Quite the opposite, in fact. The more effort I put into it, the sweeter the fruit. I don't spare any expense. I wish you'd use that passion for normal activities instead of torturing people. I don't want to. It's too annoying. As if to cut off any further comment, Kyrie pulled the piece of paper from his pocket and spread it on the table. After consulting with Caramia, we've decided to incorporate your perspective into the festival this time. Ooh! Really? That sounds good. That's why we called you out here, Signorina.
My perspective? Are you sure?
What a strange thing to say. You're a woman, aren't you, Miss Elise?
Well, yes, of course, but it feels like a really big responsibility.
It's just a festival. You don't need your strength for it. All you have to do is tell us what you want to do. Axel opened his mouth slightly, but stopped before he said anything else. What? Underneath the gaze of everyone else, Axel closed his mouth and hung his head instead of continuing.
What's wrong, Axel?
I'm not a woman. Okay, that's an odd comment. Well, as much as obvious. The phrasing and the beat on that was just wrong. So that means my opinion should be reflected in the festival.
Oh, did you have an idea for the festival, Axel?
Axel looked at Elise and nodded. It's not like I was saying that the Signorina was the only one who could give suggestions. It's rare to hear you speak up like this. Why don't you tell us what you're thinking? With a tentative nod, Axel put his hands on the table as if to brace himself. I think we should have a chocolate river.
A river?
Of chocolate? Step 1. We set up a path full of hot chocolate that runs throughout our territory.
Okay.
Step 2. People dip items into the river and eat them. I think it'd be pretty tasty. So you want to have a big chocolate fondue event that runs through the entire territory? Exactly. Rejected without question. But why? Not only is it too far grand in scope, I can't even begin to understand what you find entertaining about it. If you absolutely must do it, you can set one up in your own room and enjoy it yourself. That is all.
That's too bad, Axel. That's really a shame.
I thought it was a good idea. That's a messy idea. I don't think I'd go for it myself.
オズ
Oh no. Caesar? Yes, it's Caesar. A cool voice cut into the conversation. When Elise turned around, Caesar was standing there behind them. Caramia let out a frustrated sigh and waved his hands as if to somehow shoo him away.
帰れよウォルフガング
帰れと言われて帰るバカがどこにいるか。
Well, one could hope.
いないならあなたが第一人者となればいいんじゃないですか。
こっちは祭りの準備で忙しいんだお前の相手はしてられないんだよ
Yeah.
祭り
Yeah, Familiar Oz will be hosting a festival next week.
おい、それはシーザーに伝えるべ
Oops.
き
Yeah,
ことじゃ
why
ない
am I saying that to him?
Oh, sorry.
気にするなもう言ってしまったことは仕方ないさ
祭りがあるという情報。
Yeah, that's true.
カラミアが先に
Caramia is the one that
出して
said
しま
something
いま
about the word festival beforehand anyway.
まあな
来週なのか。
そうです。ですからあなたに構っている暇はないんです。
今日でないことはうすうす気づいや知っていた。今日は様子を見に来たんだ。貴様らの恐怖に怯える顔を見
There's no there's no concern of fear or anything else here. So you don't need to worry about anything there. It's A-okay.
獲物来週には貴様は俺のものとなる。泣いてもわめいても無駄だぞ。少しは怖がれ。
No. Oh, I am a little afraid, so don't you worry.
貴様好きなだけ油断するがいい。最後に笑うのはこの俺だ。じゃあな、バカども。
敵のテリトリーに単身乗り込んで喋り倒す方が
Yeah,
よっぽどバカだと思
I
います
agree.
けど。
I agree wholeheartedly.
だなあいつ変わってるよな
Very odd.
変わり者だから無職の森暮らしなんでしょ。
Gosh. Definitely a fool. Definitely a fool. What we're going to do is we're actually going to save right here. Yes. And with that, my friends, I think that'll be it for today. So thank you again for joining me today. And what we'll do is we'll continue this next week. And maybe get a lot further in the route. I'm hoping that we'll be done, but I don't know how much more there is to go. But again, thank you so much for joining me here today. And look forward to seeing you in the next one.